Okay, we're going to try it again. I think it's working now. Is it working now? Are we working?
I found it on Rumble this time.
All right, yeah, and there's a chat there, so that's better. I don't know what happened with Rumble where it decided to mark me as private.
Yeah, I don't know. But it does that every once in a blue moon just to,
Well, now we're up on Rumble. We're working on YouTube. We're here everywhere. Final, it's over already. No, it's final Digger Day ? We leave it's left open to interpretation, sir. We haven't, and we just started the show. If you want me to spill the beans already, Jesus! Wait a minute, God. I'm not wearing my Oh, there she is. I'm not wearing my glasses, and I know people, oh, why aren't you wearing your faggy goggles? Well, one, because you can only be gay for so long at a time. Two, right. There's something, and maybe it's related to the gayness. There's something with my eye that is not happy today.
Fuck off.
No. I refuse.
Rather not.
I refuse. I refuse to fuck off. So my eye was just is so incredibly uncomfortable. That I'm like, I'm not putting a contact lens in there and just fucking with that ecosystem, for lack of a better term. We're just gonna leave it the way it is, and we're gonna give the eyes some time. The eyes have it. Johnny, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with who? Hi, driving, says Brian. Hey, Brian, are you driving? Are you heading home, or you heading out to see the folks? Whatever you're doing. I love my daughter. I do. And I understand that she loves Bluey, but I hate that she gave me a Bluey Father's Day mug that just so happens to be the biggest cup of coffee that I can have. Like, so it's like I'm using it because like no one else really meets the needs of the volume, and I'm like, well, it's a Father's Day mug. It says my dad is here. If I can flip it around. My daughter is incredibly biased and doesn't do her research, so she said my dad is awesome. So I have a my dad is awesome mug, and it makes her happy that I use it and that I drink out of it. And you're a dick. I have hot liquids in my hand, St. Aaron.
Thank you, St. Aaron.
I want props for how well I held on to that. Let's be honest.
You did.
Today's show. Oh yeah, Balls Deep moved it over there. Yes. Oh, update on Alucard. Okay, so for those of you who haven't followed the Alucard drama, Alucard had a whole bunch of health issues. We were worried with him. We took him to the vet. Scruffy D25 was like, take your cat to the vet. I don't give a fuck, and just fucking flat out gave me more than enough money to cover the cat and initial vet appointment and tests. So we covered all of that. The secondary tests and the medicine, that's all on me, which is fine. And I was like, shouldn't we have gotten to the medicine part by now? I know I'm slow and lazy, but so finally I called the vet place, and they're like, yeah, they've been trying to contact my ex, and apparently the message hasn't been getting through. So I'm like, okay, well, here, I didn't realize it's incredibly easy to set up a Chewy account. I wouldn't be surprised if if people use it for some sort of like identity theft, or scam, because it's incredibly easy to have one of those. It's just a Chewy account. It's insane.
I never heard of a Chewy account before.
I said it. Well, that's the only way. That's, again, welcome to America. That's the only way you can get your vet medication is through an online retailer. So
you don't get it from the vet that you take your pet to?
No, they don't.
The vets don't.
They don't sell medications. They have some stuff. They have some stuff on hand, like heartworm stuff, like broad spectrum heartworm stuff and things like that. That are like. But in the case of this medicine, I have to go through a veterinary pharmaceutical supplier. So, but I just got confirmed that his medication. And so first thing I'm doing after the show is buying Al's meds. And again, thank you, Scruffy D, for helping us get to the point where we got that covered. Balls Deep, glad to see you both. $5. Thank you for the $5, Balls Deep. You're awesome. We have, like I said, interesting program for you today. Thanks to Twitch and Rumble, we bought ourselves out to $50 on. Oh wait, because we have 3 hanging over from last time. That 5 full counts. So we're down to 45 on the 17th.
Lovely.
45. Let me just save that. Thank you, Paul Steep. Johnny, lucky his daughter's friends don't know him, so her friends can't say, my daddy is better than your daddy. Mine can walk. Dude, my daughter
Ouch.
My daughter tells me that she's better than me because she can walk. I don't know if you King Kong Dong, I don't know if you understand little kids or not. Like her opinion of my daddy is awesome. Her opinion of my daddy is awesome is because my daddy lets me watch, whatever shows I want on YouTube where my mommy doesn't. And the difference is I sit with her, so I'm like, yeah, you can watch whatever you want. I'm gonna sit right here with you and make sure it's okay. Her mom just is like, no, we watch these shows when you're going to sleep on YouTube because they make you fall asleep, like cake decorating things. But other than that, she doesn't want her using YouTube, which I kind of support. But I'm one of those guys who gets assaulted by cat hair because he's dumb and he has cats. But anyways, no, I'm one of those people. It's like she's not with stuff on the internet in terms of her using YouTube and things like that. I'm like, she's going to at some point in time, but there's no stopping that. So I would prefer teaching her how to do it properly, teaching to avoid the pitfalls, the mistakes, those sort of things, that kind of stuff. Because it's not like you're going to unless you're willing to, and this is unless you're willing to isolate her from and shelter her from the world, you're not going to stop that. You're not going to change that. That is a predetermined scenario. So the difference is you can fight it or you can teach her to flourish in it, which is where I'm going. Where I'm like, you know what? Mommy can fight it. And when she's hanging out with mommy, stuff like that. No. When she's hanging out with daddy, the rules aren't the same, and daddy will sit there with you. R.I.P. Charlie, R.I.P. Digger. Digger's still here.
I'm right here.
I don't want to get to the you thing. I kind of want to drag it out just a touch.
I know.
Why are you firing Digger? Saint Caesar, you don't need to ask questions.
You can't fire someone who doesn't get paid.
Maybe, and that, how
work in the basement.
How presumptuous that she's fired. Maybe she's gonna quit.
Yeah. Maybe Johnny did something.
The fuck you say? Anyways, anyways, so the minute I said the fuck you say, I just imagined that show we were watching the other day, just all of them going the fuck, and it's. I am in love with that program.
Yeah.
So yes, we'll get to the news about you in just a second. We have a bunch of stuff to load up for the first hour. Now that all 3 of the chats are up and all of the programs are running correctly, I'm very happy to see all you guys. Love having all you folks here while we go through this. We're gonna try and avoid too much Charlie Kirk stuff.
Yes.
But there is Charlie Kirk stuff. Because fucking I partially agree with the we can't just forget about it and move on thing, but I also I realize that whether you love him or hate him, everything that happened, the world moves on, and I worry that we're missing stuff.
Damn. Look at all the wieners.
She's been wiener blinded.
I've been wienered. Oh, you too.
Yeah, now we're getting wiener slapped.
Good. I have you noticed St. Aaron's comment?
Which one? St. Aaron. Digger doesn't get paid. Digger is a slave. I see a potential joke there, but I'm not touching it.
We'll have to wait for Brian to show up. He's driving right now, so we'll wait until he's able to be in the chat and we'll let him.
Well, I don't know. He might not be able to be in the chat. All right, so yeah, for our first hour stuff, we've got the one the one that you sent me about the Fox 13 media thing. So we'll talk about that. We've got Lemonade singer Forrest Frank and his whole backlash for the Colin Kirk stuff. We've got a clip from JD Vance doing Colin Kirk's show today, and then I have a story from a Utah gun show that publicly said stuff about the Charlie Kirk thing and stuff, so we'll cover all those. As well as we've got a El Salvadorian seizure, or a seizure, El Salvadorian military or police or whatever you call them, seizing nearly 3,000 pounds of cocaine out of the Pacific Ocean. We've got a theater.
That was headed for me.
We've got a theater that's replacing. Oh, wait, what? I thought theater replaces seats for the long walk with treadmills. Oh, yeah. So there's a theater that got rid of their seats and replaced their seats with treadmills for this movie, The Long Walk.
Okay.
And if you dropped pace during the long walk, you were kicked from the theater.
What?
Right? Dude, no, we're gonna
Wow.
we've got clips. So believe me,
I like that idea.
I
like
do
that
and
they
I
probably
don't.
Made money hand over fist.
And then we have a 57,000 frozen burrito bowl products sold at Target are recalled due to an undeclared allergen.
Ooh,
So
undeclared.
let's have some fun talking about that. The next COVID outbreak that happens. Anyways, do you think we should do the Fox 13 one, because that happened? What was that, yesterday? So yeah, yesterday evening.
Yeah.
We'll save that one after the Charlie Kirk stuff, because I feel like we're not going to go anywhere too groundbreaking on that. All right, so let's reshuffle these. There we go. Does this theater do anything for 50 Shades of Grey? Yeah, they put out a whole bunch of they put out a whole bunch of, dude, those are that's totally a swing. Don't think about it. That's totally a swing. Johnny-Krutches documentary, The Long Sit. Nah. I feel like the Johnny-Krutches documentary would be called The Slow Decline. But we don't know if that's the case, because I have given the medical establishment as much time and patience as I am willing to. So I announced it this morning on Steel Toe Show. I have to get in touch with Mr. Q or whatever, figure out exactly where the spot is locally. But I'm just going to go get the shit and start doing this stuff and see what happens. Like,
yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean,
I'm going to guinea pig the fuck out of this. And worst case scenario, nothing happens. Best case scenario, I cure myself and I end up on like USA Today calling the medical establishment a bunch of fags. Like, that would be great.
Ah, yes.
That's where we want this to be. Anyways, so there we are. Oh Lord, could it be, upon reflection, Digger has decided to dedicate herself to her faith and join the Order of Sisters of the Faithful Canucks.
Yes, the Sisters of the Faithful Canucks.
That's a thing?
I like that. Johnny's never getting laid.
Who said that?
Wild, right after the comment about Sisters of the Faithful Canucks.
Oh. So mean.
Oh my goodness.
You can buy it on Amazon. What can I buy on Amazon? The ivermectin? Again, people say that, but I don't know if that's this. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, I might be able to just get some stuff locally. If it's all the same shit, then what does it matter?
Yeah.
Craziest case scenario, you gain the powers of a horse and become Stallion Man, says Rex Start Parody. Well, I've already got the cook. So we're halfway there. Now I just have the stamina to use it. Giggity. So yeah, so we have a lot of that stuff to get to. I will get it's one of these things where I like deliberately like head in the sand avoided internet stuff like all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like the only time I used the internet was as a source of, and this is one of my things where people will say like, oh, you got to unplug and touch grass. And I agree with those sentiments, but I think like some people don't realize you can still have social connections online and things like that. It's just you need to unplug from like the world of like politics and opinions and whatever. Like if you're just online with somebody because you're two friends hanging out having fun doing an activity, nobody's expressing any sort of strict or staunch opinion one way or another, that's entirely fine. But that was the extent, the deepest I dipped my toes into the internet pool. I wasn't going to keep doing that shit. It just it's been rough.
Yeah.
You can also get fish antibiotics for the next time you get bronchitis. I don't have bronchitis. Johnny, want to try horse steroids? Can I get them? Nah, worst case scenario, Johnny shits his stomach out through his urethra. Well, that's literally not possible. Just because the stomach, like the urethra, so like to get to the stomach, like from the stomach, we're going to go through like the bowels, the bladder, and all that stuff. But the stomach then has to pass through the kidneys to get into the urinary tract. I don't know, man. I've had a couple of kidney stones. I'm going to call false on that one. Get the gel paste if you get the gel paste.
Get the gel paste if you can.
If you can, get the tablet. Oh, if you can't get the tablet, I think he's saying. Okay. Either way.
It's a gel, yeah.
The U.S. government worked as one to deny us basic medicine. I am very much of the opinion that the medical industry has been over-medicating me for way too long, and that my condition may have been worsened because I just kept going, all right, well, I guess I'll just take another medication and another pill. Falls deep. Dothraki Johnny rides again. Carl Crutches. 'Tis known, Khaleesi. I was going to try and smoke this to celebrate us launching the show, but the wind is blowing out my lighter. Dick. I believe he said, would you care to have a Pepsi? Anyways, women can
MSO is saying the worst that could happen is you'll start pulling a carriage through Central Park on the weekends. No big deal. Where's Johnny?
I like carrots.
New York again.
I like carrots. What do you want from me? That's why I was always weirded out by the Peyronie's disease commercial. They're like, go to bentcarrot.com. And I'm like, bent carrots cook and eat just as good as any other carrot. I don't know. This is a wrong analogy. Why Final Digger Day? Question mark, says Shade for Days. I mean, it is like 20 minutes in. Do you want to explain that?
We're 20 minutes in. All right, sure. It's no big deal. I'm still saving for my trip to come to the States. That is not been canceled or anything, but for the first time since the COVID hits and lockdowns started, I get a chance to basically, I'm daisy chaining a bunch of car rides from different friends and family members to get myself from home to the coast, to the lower mainland, where I get to spend the next almost 3 weeks visiting friends and family there and on the island that I have not seen, as I said, since I was down there and COVID hit and I had to rent a car and race home because the whole world was shutting down. So yes, I've got a niece who is 13 now. And she was nowhere. She did not seem like she was a teenager the last time I saw her. It's been too long, and I cannot wait. So I'm gonna couch surf, and I'm gonna hop different cars, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's such bullshit.
I know, right?
There you have it, guys. She doesn't care about you.
Absolutely free.
She doesn't care about me. She's gonna go. She's gonna go take advantage of free rides to visit
and family,
long lost relatives and family whom she doesn't even know. Yeah. I mean, does she know these people? Do they know her? Now. Are they even aware? Have they been here in the super chats, walking through the muck of this Canuck every day? No, no, they haven't. And she's willing to turn her back on you people to go visit those cunts. Despicable.
I'm very excited. I'm going to look up a couple of friends that I have not talked to since COVID because, of course,
because they're assholes.
Other friends. No, other friend decided to blow up our friendship from grade 4. We met in grade 4 and they decided over my opinions on COVID to end our friendship. And that scared me into not talking to any of my other friends that I've known since, kindergarten, grade 4, because of my opinions. So this is going to be really nice. I'm going to go and see people and family.
So again,
and
people
yes.
that you
But
don't
it
care
doesn't
about, that
cost
don't care about you.
anything,
Ooh, it's a free ride
No,
to
it
a.
doesn't cost anything, so it doesn't affect my trip to come out to the States to see you guys, is what I'm saying. I'm still saving for
Right.
that trip, and no money is going to come out of that trip for
I'm
this
just saying, some of us
Um,
have needs, and like, I can't fill all of them. Like, we have people like, I'm looking for a name that jumps out at me as someone who's always like, say, I don't know about Saint Aaron necessarily. Where's Shade for Days? Have fun, fuck these fools, right? Yeah, Shade for Days is one of them that I think really big. Really big. AP, obviously a big digger lady. Brian, a big digger. Oh, you're leaving all of us high and dry. It's fucking
yeah, but I'll be
deep dicking
back.
us like that.
I'll be
I can't
driving
even
home
do.
on the 5th of October.
I'm gonna be too emotional to even do a Go F Me show because you'll be gone. So I'll have to wait until like
I'll have to
October
push it off.
7th or whatever to do or whatever to do a Go Fund Me show, because like, why would I even? Nothing is free. A lot of ass getting you there, says Lab Glass.
Well,
There
that's
he
the
is.
thing.
At least he's consistent with the cure and the price.
I'm very, very lucky. It just so happens that different family members have different things where they're going to different places anyways, and it all times out perfectly for me to hop a ride to the coast and then hop a ride to the island and back, and then hop a ride to Camp Hope, and I get to do a women's church retreat with my stepmom and some other family friends. And then one of the other family friends will take me from Camp Hope back home.
Rexstar Parody blowing up your shit. He's letting your secret out, saying she's going out for cigarettes. She'll be right back.
Smokes and milk.
Fiery Red Pocket. So much hopping, like, right? You fucking
Yes.
Oh, Fiery, I'm sorry I didn't comment on this earlier. I saw the pictures
Fiery.
you sent me of achieving those hard grind weapon items in Final Fantasy 14 there. Congrats, sir. I'm going to KC this weekend to heckle Chiefs fans after we beat that ass this past weekend, says King Kong Dong. Oh, well, that seems... I mean, I'm doing worse than ever, so the meetup is probably not going to happen for me, says AP. Have faith, my friend. We'll be okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, my son. We'll figure it out. I'm going to...
Everything will work out.
I'm gonna frickin' get my legs under me is the hope. Nothing is free. A lot of ass getting you there now, and just screaming incest. You've really set off Lab Glass now.
I'm sorry, Lab Glass.
He has painted a picture,
sorry.
and he expects that scenario to be reality at this point.
That is going to be yeah.
So you are doing a show tonight, though, right?
I am doing a show tonight. I'm taking tomorrow off as normal, because I have to pack and I have to get the girls ready. They have to go to a friend's house. They're going to go spend the 3 weeks over at the friend's house with their cat.
Didn't he just get rid of a cat too? Didn't your friend?
He was
so his poor cat.
A very mean cat.
Well,
who was there for months and was finally just picked up and taken home. And so my buddy's cat has finally got her house back to herself. She's an older cat that doesn't like other cats anyways.
Yeah, and now she's getting 2 roommates.
My 2 girls are going to get thrown into her house too.
That poor kitty.
I know, but she knows these 2. I mean, they've done this in the past.
Okay.
So it's not the worst thing.
So it won't be that bad.
And then, depending on when my folks are coming back through town, I may be with you on Wednesday morning, if we're not leaving till Thursday.
Okay.
But don't count on it. I think I'll be leaving Wednesday.
Oh, I thought you were going to announce that Digger is a permanent co-host, so there would be no such thing as a Digger Day. I mean, I wish. I don't have the finances to make that happen yet. Apparently, I'm working on it. It's a slow burn. I'm honey dicking her, but just at a reasonable pace, so it's taking time.
Honey dicking me? I've never heard that term before.
It's like honey potting, but I don't have a pot. I've got a dick.
Yes.
What do you want from me? I can't.
Okay.
I can't honey pot you. That would mean I'm getting pegged.
That'd be very weird.
right?
Yeah. Uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have the honey pot.
Literally.
You have the honey pot. I have the honeycomb, or whatever it's called, the stir stick.
There you go.
Is that what those things are called? Those little like weird circular things on the stick, what they pick up honey with? Is that a honeycomb? I thought.
I don't know what you call that.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Yeah, just weird.
Yeah.
Johnny Abrooks, great show today. One at a time, please, Johnny. What do you mean, great show today?
Okay.
One at a time. What's one at a time? I would miss you, but that's just weird to see you when we see
you when we see you.
All right. Johnny's into pegging.
Oh.
Not even a little. You took the very wrong thing out of that. You took the very wrong, sir. In fact, my statement was a direct opposition of that, because she asked why I wouldn't call it like that. That was a weird term, and I explained to her that that's just the natural term that one would use. It just sounds abnormal because most people think of honey potting because guys are gullible and can be led around by their dicks in a lot of cases, and not a lot of people think of honey dicking because ladies don't like getting admitting that they got bested. So even if they got honey dicked, they take that secret to the grave. They're like, no, I got honey dicked. What do you mean? It's a hot guy. He took advantage of me, and I was like, fuck. I got honey dicked. You know, he laid some pipe, and I opened doors I shouldn't have. I got honey dicked. Johnny is a dipstick, apparently. Oh, AP saying it's a honey dipper. So the honeycomb is just the beehive thing. So it's a honey dipper.
Honey dipper. Okay.
Honey dipper,
Yeah.
honey dicker. We're so close. You know what I mean?
I am. I'm gonna go touch grass. Ray.
Her ancient champion Pervon.
I'd like to go hiking while I'm
Have
down
to get
there.
your Pervon.
There's
All right.
a place I used to hike and I love it. And I need to just change the. Let's get off the honey dicking, please.
Yeah, that's why I dropped the Pervon thing. I thought we were having fun with that. Digger's going to touch grass. Dipper, dicker, same thing, says AP. Right? It's all the same thing. After all the shit that happened last week, the world just feels different to me. The longer I live, the more jaded I become. I agree, Los Federales, and I also feel like like I said, I kind of had a strange kind of bury my head in the sand disconnect. I talked to friends. We watched stuff that was mildly entertaining, and then I buried my head in my fantasy world, and I didn't pay attention to reality and things about it because I just was like, nope, this is too much crazy shit. I didn't want to see shit get crazier. I am so relieved, and I see your 10 lab glass. I'll get to that in a second. I'm so relieved that that like when we came back this morning and stuff, I didn't have to report, and I didn't find any stories of like people getting violent on one another. There are stories about people like vandalizing like murals and memorials to Charlie, which is bullshit. And I don't know if people ever vandalized memorials and murals to George Floyd, but that would be bullshit too, even though I don't agree with George Floyd. What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, there was that one big mural of Floyd, and God actually struck it with lightning, and it blew up. Literally happened.
It's weird you don't hear that story told more.
He did one.
It's weird. It's weird right. You don't hear that. Like, no offense, I'd like to hear that one circulated a little bit more. That's a little bit funnier. I feel like if you were a really like douchebag shitty lawyer, like on this retrial that Chauvin's going for, you'd be like, if we need any further proof, Your Honor, God smote the mural.
God.
Fuck that guy. All right. God saw them raise him up, and he went, you know what? Fuck that guy. Boom. My client is innocent. Done. Like, nope. All right. That doesn't count. Now, what would be...
Kyle says I'm getting a terrible haircut in Charlie's honor.
What?
Nice.
Oh, I'm getting a terrible haircut in Charlie's... I thought he's implying I got a terrible haircut in Charlie's honor.
No, Kyle's getting himself one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He always... Yeah, he's got cowlicks, or he had cowlicks. There was no taming that head of hair, and I always laughed. My brother's got similar cowlicks.
You talking about me or Kyle?
No, Charlie. Kirk, actually had weird cowlicks that just no haircut is going to take care of it unless you buzz it. He always looked like he slept on it funny.
Most federalized. Derek Chauvin will be played by Leslie Nielsen in the movie they're working on. Are you talking about what is it? God damn it. Naked Gun 4? That's one of those where I like Leslie Nielsen for a lot of stuff he's done. I don't like him or dislike him for stuff he's done publicly. I'm all right with him in a lot of comedy shit, but I don't know about Lethal Weapon 4.
I'm
on the
actually
fence.
kind of, I would like to see it now
You're
that
hopeful.
I've seen some of the clips and stuff. He does it really well. I don't think anyone else could have filled that spot.
All right.
So I'm, yeah.
AP, licking
Excited
cows
to see
sounds
that
like a
one.
Scottish tradition. It's certainly not American, sir. Certainly not American.
No, we tip cows. We don't lick them.
Tommy Robinson held a rally with 1 million people there and paid tribute to Charlie Kirk. I don't know who Tommy Robinson is.
It wasn't. Tommy Robinson is a very loud, brash, in your face kind of a character, but he's all for saving the UK heritage, saving Brits.
So it seems like
That's
they'd have
everything.
some
He's been-
similar. They not agree
Yeah.
on everything, but similar viewpoints. Charlie Kirk will be played by Pedro Pascal. I don't think so. Winter is coming. They got to jerk people around. Who are we talking about? Digger is right. They painted a mural of George Floyd on an old building, and it got struck by lightning, and the whole side of the building crumbled. I remember the building crumbling. I didn't know there was a lightning strike. I thought it was like an old building thing, but maybe I'm confusing it with another story.
Lightning hit the mural. It was awesome.
Rusty Grammar, I'm ready to get against XL Energy proposing a fucking rate increase to fund their solar projects while closing the coal plant. They can suck my mother dick. That's pretty fake ass green energy gonna make for higher natural gas prices once they realize everyone is buying generators. Well, the worst part is the green energy has some of the worst side effects and lowest results. I got to get to this. I missed it earlier because I was on like a rant or something at the moment. Lab Glass, sing it with me now. Incest, 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 a good thing to do. I don't remember the tone to that movie. I need that clip.
What?
Oh,
I don't know.
All right. Now we have to find it because Digger's never seen it. I know exactly what it looks like. If I can find it, is the question.
Yeah, there was more than 1 million people wild. It was funny. I was watching a clip. I can't find it now, but there was a clip. I'm fairly certain it was the BBC trying to downplay it. You can hear the reporter talking about it, claiming there's only like 110,000 people at this thing, but at the same time, they've got a helicopter or a drone flying overhead showing all the people. And it's something that not a lot of people knew, but over the weekend, it wasn't just the UK, Ireland, Germany, France, although France is always doing this sort of thing. So it's, I wouldn't be surprised if you missed it, but Canada was doing it as well. It's all walking out in protest over the treatment of the nation's people versus the foreign immigrants, and it happened across the world. People aren't aware of just how big of a movement it is.
I used to be very, very liberal in the immigration thing, but I would say that my opinions are still the same on that. What's changed has been I've noticed a massive shift from I was under, and maybe it was never this way and I was always ignorant. That's fine. That's entirely possible. But I was under the impression that there was a certain level of respect and reverence for the country you're coming to because you're coming here from somewhere else. Unless you're forced to be here against your will. Like, if you're coming to another country, like, I want to go there for, it doesn't matter the reason, X, Y, Z. I want to go there because I have a better paying job. I want to go there because the person I like is there. I want to go there because sometimes you want to go where everybody knows you're gay. Like, I mean, whatever the reason is, you should have a certain amount of respect and reverence for the place you are choosing to go to, because they are choosing to accept you and bring you in, and that's kind of like the social contract, if you will, to me, and that's disappeared. Like, we don't have that anymore. We were doing the clips last week with people left, right, and sideways in Canada that are very not, we'll just say shorthanded, not respectful of the culture. In the case of America, tons of people, again, they want to replace laws with Sharia law. And it's like, well, we don't want to live like you guys do over there.
You know what that is?
The guy in Texas saying that he wants, now I will say this, I found out more since I first saw him, like he's going to Muslim businesses and saying, you need to practice haram. And I am all for that. I'm like, yes, please show the world on a capitalist scale on why your religion, like on why, no, that doesn't happen, because that won't fly. And so, maybe you should understand this isn't there. But coming to extract resources, says SH. That seems what more like what it has become.
Mm-hmm. Extract resources and buy up land. That's a lot of it, at least here in the interior BC. A lot of farming land has been purchased up by large families that have come in recently.
Lab glass. Eric Payton, Johnny. Okay. I'll go look up Eric Payton. Eric Payton.
Yeah, AP is saying the frogs barely protest. They always give up halfway through, just like their language when spoken. AP, yes, but the French people, there's always a bunch of people in France protesting something. There's always a protest going on. 9 times out of 10, it's veering on like burning stuff and violence. It never gets anything done, but there's always people out there yelling and screaming.
This seems weird.
They don't affect any
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That one's not the right one. This one will have to work. Boop.
Oh, you're correct.
This is Eric Payton's incest song.
Incest, incest's a good thing to do. Incest, a good thing to do.
Where are you? There you are.
If grown men, and if you do incest, it's okay to do.
You've never seen this song?
Grown men like on young and underage girl, and it's okay to do too. Incest.
This guy is proof of what you could do with a good. This guy's proof of what you could do with a good chorus and good hook. But again, also showing us that maybe you got meat on the bone, son, but maybe a little big for your britches. Give it a minute. You're getting a little spicy there, sir. But hey, wow. I like where your head's at. Don't worry. If you thought that was great, don't worry. There's still a whole 2 minutes left.
Oh gosh.
Incest, a good thing to do. If your dick get hard in front of your cousins, that's okay. If it does, and if
it feels in a weird. It's weird because the song, the material's inappropriate. This man is desperately in need of seeing a dental hygienist with that tooth misalignment thing. Yes. But in a weird way, it's like if the subject was explained to you by a kid who didn't know any better. Because I fucking hot take. I know, but I refuse. I refuse to. I will die on this hill. Incest is wrong. Okay, that's just my. I understand. I might be the odd man out, but I think incest is wrong. I was
always taught if you can't keep it in your pants, keep it in the family.
Oh dear Lord, woman. Why? Good God.
And if you get an erection and a boner on your cousin, that's okay as well too. incest, incest.
See, at this point, he's feeling himself. He's really feeling himself. He's like, I got
He's
this.
getting into it,
This is
yeah.
going somewhere.
Incest's a good thing to do. Incest, incest, incest a good thing to do. If you hump on your cousins, it's okay to do it. If you commit incest, that's how you get a girlfriend. Incest.
I thought he said girl pregnant the first time, but
Oh,
I forgot the phrase.
wow.
If you hump on your cousin.
Bud Bridge is staying better with the music. I have never seen or heard this before.
There is one with the music,
Oh
but
my
the one I
gosh.
found with the music wasn't the right music.
Incest. Incest a good thing to do.
All right, now I want to see actually if I can find the one with the actual music.
Los Federales, that's good. You can't spell nicest without incest. Another good one.
Song for Coco? No.
I go down the street when you can go across the hall.
Eric Payton rant. Yeah, no, I can't find the original with the music. Somebody put some music to it, and it was actually really good. But the only one I can find, this one's not it. At least I hope not. Never mind, it is.
Incest. Incest a good thing to do. Incest. Incest. Incest a good thing to do.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna keep playing because I don't know. The music is B737 Lover 99. I don't know if that's whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Ooh.
So we're just
Rusty is dropping an interesting sounding link in the Rumble. Apparently there's a Panama meteorite alien life thing going on.
all right. I'm gonna go for that.
And I know that they're pushing aliens big time. Like we didn't. You guys dropped a nuke or something, not a nuke, but something on an alien that was going over the ocean.
Oh. Well, we bounced a missile off of a UFO. So
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
I have a large cup of water and a depleting cup of coffee. And I'm drinking the water to get hydration and volume in and wet my throat, but I'm also drinking the coffee because I love the taste of it, but I'm still just I don't want it to be gone. Why is the coffee gone?
Coffee.
I've started going to save money. I've gone because this moving thing, I'm worried this moving thing might not happen till after the winter because shit's taking so long and getting so fucked up that I'm like, well, let's cut money and save money everywhere we can. And so one of the things I'm doing to cut spending, I've dropped my liquid creamers, my fancier liquid creamers. I've gone to just powdered creamer and sugar. And I didn't realize I'm getting too much sugar in it. I'm learning to cut back how much sugar I need. But I'm worried that I'm eating drinking too much sugar is my problem. But is that better than the sweeteners that are in the liquid shit? I don't know. All right, but yeah, I've got the alien story, so we'll get to that. We're almost to the second hour. We haven't gone through any of our first hour stuff, and I have a lot of stuff that I wanted to cover. So,
good.
Let's see.
Officer Krupke. Damn it! I thought we agreed we were going to keep that quiet.
What?
I told everyone I was going to visit family. That's all they needed to know. Now you come blurting the truth.
Oh, she's going to jail for 3 weeks,
Damn it.
smuggling maple syrup. And that's my question. Actually, isn't that a thing? In Canada, isn't maple syrup a serious thing? So you can get in trouble.
Very serious
Don't you
thing.
guys have a Canadian maple syrup reserve?
Reserves. Well, yeah.
So
they're not nearly as big as they used to be though, because people were scamming a whole bunch of it out.
So my question is, so this is to make sure you guys always have your maple syrup. You can't make more because isn't maple syrup just made from maple tree molasses?
Well, a little bit more involved than that.
So,
Not
but
molasses sap.
like when I think of like national reserves, I think like, oh, we have a gold reserve for our gold. We have an oil reserve for our oil supply.
So you guys have got your cheese.
We have a cheese
Or you
reserve.
had. I don't know if you still.
I don't know
got
if you
your
know this or not,
cheese
but cheese don't
in your
last
cheese
long.
caves.
Like,
No, you've got the cheese caves though. That you government cheese and all that.
dear Lord,
Is that still a thing?
I don't know, but that's again, that's
But
weird
if
and
it
sad.
is, or when it was, you guys had cheese reserves. That's why you guys started doing the government cheese.
AP calling you out saying maple syrup is Michigan maple syrup is better.
You know, at the end of the day, AP, I think we've discussed this before, but they're all the same shit.
Brian,
We drew a line, but God didn't. It's all the same trees.
Brian saying we have a steel reserve. That beer sucks.
Ew.
Kyle smuggling them
that was it.
heavies. Yes, Cheese Cave is real, says St. Aaron. Let's pull a
You
maple
still have
syrup
them,
heist.
okay.
Right, but I mean, like, that's the thing. I think, like, does maple syrup eventually
It's too
equal
long.
money? Yes, we still have the cheese caves. Everybody's jumping in on this. I didn't even know about the cheese
Okay.
caves. You'd
Yeah.
think I would.
Government cheese caves. Wild is laughing.
I
Yes.
saw a whole video about the maple syrup heist and the cheese cave, like one next to the other, including a gift shop. That sounds like a fucking theme park. Cheese in the U.S. comes from said cave. All right, so they have specific caves
okay,
for
so you're
making
still doing
cheese. Damn,
Yeah.
this year has been crazy in my city. We just had the 31st homicide of the year.
Yeah.
That's a little fucked up. MSO saying, are there ivermectin reserves? Or just saying ivermectin
There
reserve.
probably is somewhere.
SH asking if Steel Reserve is still $1 a can. Kind of bummed we never got Indiana Jones and the Tunnel of Cheese. No, dude. You know what we should have had? We should have had National Treasure and the Tunnel of Cheese. We should have had a Nicolas Cage, because we did the National Treasure movie thing, right? That was like New Age Indiana Jones with Nicolas Cage, because he's like cool. And like, we could have done that. I would have loved to have seen National Treasure in the Tunnel of Cheese. Cheese Cave, what is this? Wallace and Gromit? Kind of. They have been trying to keep Urkel out of there for years. That's mean. Fanatical Bucks fan, hustle bitch status. I don't know what this is. Venom Weed versus Flytrap, but ET. All right. Is this a different clip?
I think it's.
Okay.
we're talking about-
All right. So. All right. So we'll read this story. This got dropped. We still haven't gotten to the Charlie Kirk shit, but fuck it. You guys threw this in here, and I'll get to this first. Alleged meteorite with alien life found in Panama shakes social media. A bizarre story from Panama has been captivating social media users after a local man claimed to have discovered a meteorite from which alien life has been slowly emerging. The user from Pedregal, Panama, known as King Panama, I for some reason my brain was reading Kink or King, and it's Kin Panama on TikTok, began posting videos August 29th documenting the strange growth. In his footage, what appears at first to be a rock slowly develops a gelatinous greenish-yellow substance resembling algae before transforming into a darker, more elaborate structure that resembles Marvel's Venom. Actually, dude, I've seen
Wow.
some of these.
Is this the black?
All right.
I think
Firstly,
I've seen someone pulling it out of the ocean.
yeah, I saw the black sludge in the ocean thing. This looks like a potato, not a rock. Firstly, oh wait, no, that's looking more like a rock as we get in. No, I'm sorry. I'm still saying
No,
potato.
yeah.
That looks more like a dirty potato.
Yeah.
All right, but no. When he rolled it and it went, that's rock. I'm sorry. That looks like soldered.
Yeah.
That looks like melted. So I'm no longer saying potato. Raiders of Johnny's Exotic Meats Lager. Fuck you, MSO. All right, $2. Ouch. There is no cheap buzz anymore. Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Choose your PSYOP alien choose your psyop aliens are more entertaining. What?
Well,
Started as a
aliens are the ones they
bioluminescent
were gonna
potato.
pull out.
Started as a bioluminescent potato. Now it's morphing into tentacle porn. I mean, venom weed is actually like a fly trap, but ET. So this is supposedly the video, but then we have another video that they linked. It might just be a slow-mo of the same one.
Testigo de este hallazgo aquí en Panamá. Me han recomendado no tocar. Viene una universidad, la Universidad Internacional, próximo a venir a Panamá a retirarse muestras.
By the way, if aliens ended up taking over the planet, we're all fucked. This is where it started. Just remember, some asshole with a fucking intergalactic potato.
De mi meteorito.
All right.
It does look like a spray painted potato, ain't it, G-Lux?
I'll say this, that doesn't look real, but that's supposedly the thing. This is that doesn't look like the same rock in this video, I'll be honest. This one looks shinier. But it does sound like the same guy.
Pero por ahora no. Por ahora le mantengo su crecimiento.
Dude, this is creepy as shit.
Paralizado, pues no lo dejo tomar mucha luz.
All right, hold on. I don't know if I believe this or not. One, that does not look at all like the same rock. The rock in the video that they showed, it sounds like the same guy. This rock doesn't look the same at all, like color-wise or anything. The Japanese way, if it can determine to be alive and comes from the sea, it becomes food. Microwave it, says Kyle. Waiting for venom to appear. Johnny, that's not nice. Don't call diggers chesticles dirty potatoes. No, I actually should have heard what I called those God's gifts earlier. And that's not even a joke. I was very fortunate between lighting and everything else while she was standing in that lovely shirt of hers, and they just seemed to be glowing. And I was like, hey, we've been blessed. Oh, twice. Anyways, I don't know, man. I'm gonna call bullshit on this for two reasons. One, this is a different rock. This seems like nobody's involved. This guy's just some dude putting videos up on TikTok of the alien life we have. One. Two, if it really is a rock from outer space and it's growing alien life, I feel like a bowl on top of a plate is not...
Yeah, it doesn't fit securely.
That's not really a good containment system.
La luz solar crece. Por eso que lo mantengo en la oscuridad. Esto no se alimenta.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now you're touching it. Now you're touching it.
Bare hands.
Yeah, because you have no idea. You have no idea what it is. You have no idea what it could do to you. It's an alien life form. It might not have It might not be some sort of plant that just decides to fucking kill you on the spot so you can become material for whatever. If you touch it, you will turn into venom. This guy looks like he's touching it. I don't know, man. If it really is, the alien life form you say it is, either A, get somebody who has better equipment involved. Hell, there's a piece of tape over there. Tape the plate to the bowl. For the love of God, man, taking the bowl off, be like, no, let's move it so it's better in frame.
Esto no toma agua.
And again, like this thing that starts shaking randomly.
Solamente lo que recibe energía es como de la luz.
Oh, he literally, and now he's taping it back together. I fucking made a joke. I made a joke. Well, he had to move it back to the center of the plate because he couldn't slide it over there.
Right. Oh my goodness. He didn't even tape it all the way.
So now we're taping it back up. No, he taped all the way around it with several pieces of tape.
Okay.
All right, so I will say this. It does move on its own randomly, that motion.
Yeah.
But what the heck is it doing? Like, it's growing out of this rock, but
know.
it's... there are too many movies I've seen where just letting this happen to see how it goes
Not a good
bad.
idea.
Right? But do you know what one of the things that happens, what one of the parts about those movies that really makes it terrifying? Is that everything goes bad and it's in the safest, most sterile, most careful conditions, but it all went wrong because one little slip up. This guy's got 2 misaligned plates and some tape. All right? Boomer Bob is coming at this with less than adequate equipment, and I really feel like we're opening up for...
Apparently, Fanatical Bucks fan says his YouTube channel is normal until this meteoroid. He cut pieces off and sent them to other people, and it's growing without sunlight or food. And there's another link.
Okay. And then, was it G-Lock saying magnet under the table could get that motion thing? It could. Rock Lobster from Family Guy. Fall in the Great, just asking, can I touch it? Fanatical Bucks fan, here's a link with that. Let's go to this. Nope, this is just more of his videos. He has 731 subscribers. All right, I'm going to say this. 731 subscribers. I have more subscribers than this guy. All of the videos that we have here are of, all right, like the one... This is The Rock, supposedly. Again, we're just leaving it out. Oh, shit, I didn't flip this over. My apologies.
I know it would help if you shared.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, that's, yeah.
We're just leaving this thing out?
Yeah. Feels totally fine. Totally good with that.
Mira.
Oh.
Baby.
And you have those are snacks.
And the dogs are, yeah. I totally don't care about this thing.
Great. We've upgraded to an upside-down fishbowl. I'm really not happy.
Good.
Like, dude, if this is the problem I have. If this is real, this asshole should not be in charge. Like, the government or somebody, like, from a scientific facility should be
somewhere.
like, we need to take this out of your hands because you are an idiot. My reaction to this, says Brian the Science. Let's go. We'll jump around. Let's jump around.
Look at him go.
That is, sir, that is gross.
Brian. Don't put strange things in your mouth. Just don't do that.
But yeah, all right, so let's go back.
Ahora le enseñó el frasco que antes era, ya necesito ponerlo. Desde hoy lo estoy colocando.
I'm gonna say this is fake.
Now he has it in a safe in the back seat of his car, driving around with it, scared for his life. Yeah, I would drop it off at
Why
a
is he
local federal...
again? If it's real, I understand why you might be scared for your life. A lot of people might be wanting to come at you because you're using a plate and a fish bowl and a lid.
A fish bowl.
I'm keeping it in my own personal like dinnerware with tape. What's wrong with? Don't you? I used an X formation. It's really sturdy, and that's not just any tape, sir. That's duct tape. And in my home, we had a saying: "You don't fuck with duct tape." This dude is an idiot. This dude is a moron.
Correct start. The black dog wasn't there yesterday. Nobody knows where it came from.
Me está dando refugio aquí.
What the heck?
No vive nadie.
La criatura del meteorito.
No ha crecido tanto. No permito que haga luz.
All right, it's really hard because he doesn't speak English. If you spoke a reasonable language, sir. What's this one? Okay, so now
Lo encontré totalmente despegado.
that's the rock. And there's a creature next to it. The creature left the rock?
Well, the creature... Oh yeah, let's go pick it up with tongs. Plastic
Dude,
tongs.
if it's literally moving, I can't believe this is real, and if it's moving, get this guy in charge of the prison system now. If he doesn't actually grab it with its tongs and it starts moving, if it's just this low-budget shit with this thing moving like it's intelligent, then I'm saying fake still. I'm still screaming fake.
Lo encontré total.
So it left the rock, but it moved. How can I find that video? Which video? The one we just played?
The one we're watching.
This is on his channel.
Fanatical Bucks fan dropped a compilation.
Where? All right, here we go. Don't these people have any Tupperware mason jars? Anything? No, they have clear plates and bowls. Here again, this is where I have a problem. Okay, so the rock looked like this. The rock looked like this. The meteorite, where he's like, "Look, I found a meteorite."
Yeah.
Right, and then
It suddenly became. It looked like a potato, and then it became silver.
Yeah. See, there's the video,
weird.
the meteorite post. Oh, there's the creature. Yeah, I don't believe it. Here we go. Now it looks like it's spray painted silver.
Yeah, yeah.
Why did it suddenly become so silver? I don't. Again, I don't know what the link thing he posted me is. This. It's just doot.
Oh, okay. It's one of the.
I can't.
One of the.
Yeah, like if I do this.
Want to click on the last one?
Para lo que me han escrito.
Yeah, we've seen that one. We've seen that one. Okay, here's the thing in a safe.
Okay, here's the one with the tongs.
Oh, when he opens the safe?
Well, the tongs are above it. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So
There we
again,
go.
and then that's the last one. So let's see what's this.
Oh, that's the last one. Okay.
Yeah, the safe one's the last one. I'm going hoax, man.
It costs
Otherwise, you're
for
raising
Rust-Oleum
an alien life form in your house, and you're not even like so much as like I'm not worried about it. Like, dude, it's locked in a safe. What if it's literally growing out of and eating? Oh dear Lord.
Early
Go down to the
September,
dark
a
video.
meteor crashed in
shows the
Panama.
ground glowing.
This TikToker, Kin Panama, documented this. First off, I want to say thanks to Kin for giving us the opportunity to see this firsthand and documenting it so clearly. You know, this man has a well-standing profile. He posts about normal things for years and all of a sudden starts posting this footage. I don't have any reason to believe it's AI.
No, I don't believe it's AI. I think it's fake. Because again, I'm sorry, but you don't hold on to this and you don't like, I got to keep it. Gelox, it got the Rust-Oleum treatment. Los Federalized, that's
fire,
not a meteorite. That's a twice-baked potato from Ponderosa.
What started to grow off of this meteor had life reactions to it, or has life reactions to it. It moves. It's not feeding off anything.
Okay,
it's not
let
getting
this video
air. He's
roll,
kept it
he
in the
said.
dark for the most part. He has put it out in the sun.
What's up?
Fanatical Bucks fan says, "Let this specific video roll."
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to affect it.
Office
The
my
crash
dick
site here is what's really got my attention. It glows phosphorescently or luminescently rather around the site, which is interesting because we find all this luminescent and phosphorescent stuff out of Mexico, and you know it's not something that's common in our world, so it's very interesting to see it in this fashion with no blacklight stimulation whatsoever. I would be curious to see what a blacklight would do to this area for sure. So as he continued, every day posting the progress of what this thing's doing, he's posted, dozens of videos. I think there's close to 20 videos of this. I'm posting some here to bring awareness to this.
He's touching it.
Try to get
he's
people to
touching
go
it.
to TikTok and follow this man.
Again, I'm calling bullshit. You don't just decide
Yeah.
I'm going to touch an alien life form growing out of a rock.
To
Right.
keep up with this. A lot of people reached out to him and asked for
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
biological samples so they could put it into the lab and see what the heck we're dealing with. The curiosity is very high on this. However, I feel that the danger is also very high if that's the case. He thought it was a plant to begin with. And here we are, as it continues to grow and he continues to post it, they're starting to call it venom. It looks like a black something, you know, black goo of some form, but it's got definite life form. It moves and you know, it was just staying on the meteor and you know, flexing its little tentacles and things of that nature for many days. He started to take samples for scientists. He had the bravery to go in and start cutting these things and creating these samples in these jars, which seem to still have life form. They could be like clones. They may regrow or regenerate. The fact that it's not eating and provides such a life form is very interesting. You know, when the meteor came out, before anything was growing off of it, he had a plant on his desk, and it literally killed the leaf that it touched, and or that it was close to. And so he did multiple other tests and showed us that this thing just literally will eat the biological material and burn it up. So as you can see, this thing continues to grow, and this is after he's taken samples off of it. Quite bizarre.
Again, back to
I really am speechless.
lid
However, doing the work
with
that I
tape.
do, I know there's a lot of disclosure
Masking
issues.
tape.
You can see it with our congressional hearings. You can see it with the Nazca mummies finally making it to certain mainstream profiles like
Those
Jesse
mummies are
Michaels and Joe
stupid.
Rogan.
Aren't those? Wasn't the Nazca mummy thing all fake?
Yeah, that's the Mexican ones, right?
Yeah, weren't those the ones
Yeah,
that was
those are
totally
totally
fake and all
fake.
made? Yeah. So I'm sorry, that's not. My apologies, friend. Don't lump that in with this if you're trying to sell me on. Again, I just feel like this guy's vastly not qualified. Yes, help it propagate. Good plan, says G-Lox. It's black, slimy, creepy, and possibly dangerous. That you, Don King?
People are starting to take the
Dude, no, he's not wrong. Look,
Nazca mummies more seriously.
Eh.
I don't
people started to take the mummies more seriously. You mean the fake ones?
know
You mean the
how
fake
to even
things? Yeah.
take this.
Okay, that thing was wiggling and waving, and now he's just touching it with his hand.
Now he's
The
just
fact
picking
he's
it
touching
up.
this
Yeah.
with his hand here, it creeps me out, to be honest. I mean,
Creeps me out. It
Oh.
convinces
And it
me
just
that this
rips
is
itself
fake.
in half as it. Yeah.
this needs to be in a very secure area. This could be
Oh, but don't worry, he's going to put a stopper in the bottle. That'll help.
an
Okay.
invasive
Yeah,
species.
that'll be fine.
You know,
then.
scientists have predicted that certain octopus and life forms on Earth, they just showed up here one day. They feel that they may have came by meteor or asteroid, which in this case, I mean, it's
Really? I've never
it
heard
is
that.
what it is. You can see the thing has separated itself from the meteor. It is now a functional life form. Still seems to be gripping onto it, but has detached itself also. So I don't know if the ambient radiation, gamma rays.
That's another fucking gamma. Hold on, let's go back. This is another fucking thing I want to talk about. This. I know people would just play through. Fuck that. You kept your money in there. So you're keeping your dangerous top secret experiment in there, but it has access to your gold coins.
To
I
all
mean,
sort of
for
stuff,
all we
yeah.
know, let's skip the it's a dangerous threat to mankind, and you're using nothing more than a tape and a bowl, or a bowl and a lid, or a plate and a lid with tape. Which, by the way, as we can see from this video, dynamite job that's doing. This thing grew off of a solid meteorite, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't a meteorite kind of like usually in a lot of cases it's a metal, right? Like a lot of meteorites that are softer and less solid materials tend to burn up. Metals melt, they condense, they pressurize so they can make it further than a lot of other stuff, unless it's just so big. Oh, you're so big. But anyways, so how do we know he doesn't decide to start eating your coins? Like this whole idea, everything about this guy makes me go, this is fake. Because this is the laziest, like, well, I mean, I found an alien, but what do you want me to do? Like, take time out of my day to build an enclosure? Like, fucking, dear Lord.
Separated itself from the meteor. It is now a functional life form. Still seems to be gripping onto it, but has detached itself also. So I don't know if the ambient radiation, gamma rays, electromagnetic frequencies, whatever this thing's producing that killed the plants, could be feeding the life form here. I'll be anxious to see what the scientists come up with that he's shipping it to. I pray for all of their safety. I pray for our safety on this, as it could be an invasive species that we are unaware of. And he may
Well, thank God he's got a piece of tape and a fucking plastic bowl, and that's all it's in. Oh, hey, good thing your fucking membership card, and I'm guessing, and your diploma. Like, you just left. No offense. I'm sorry. I don't believe this is real when he couldn't even clean out his fucking safe for this, right? Realistically, any life from outer space in a meteorite will be microscopic at the biggest. Well, this is obviously a microscopic mass. Maybe it's like a colony, like coral. Put it in an aquarium with a handful of glass and a dish of water.
Grass.
Oh, grass. Fuck.
And full of grass.
In a dish of water. I don't know about that. I'm gonna let this go for a little bit. Then I gotta see if I can find the
dozens of times. And
You've seen the Black Sea stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
all over the
That's
world,
the stuff
making
I've
it,
seen.
Potentially something that could cause us a threat. To seeing how
Hey, but thank God this guy just keeps it in his safe next to his cigars.
fast it grows.
We'll be fine.
The fact it got off of the tray in the safe, closed in there, moved the glass lid off of there, and moving the meteor.
Again, the securing factor was tape, sir. Not even good tape. The securing factor was just crappy tape. Okay? If it does pee or poop, it's not a loop form. If it's a female, it doesn't poop. I don't know what a loop form does. It wild saffron is and people are very fixated on the pooping. Surgeons are going to have to remove the potato from these guys' ass any day.
Around.
I'm waiting for the video where he licks it or tries to fuck it. If it gets bigger.
It's obviously got some strength already, which is insane to me. So I highly recommend that.
And again, how does it know to move away from him? Is it light sensitive?
You go follow this account, Kin Panama. And
I highly recommend you go follow this account because, again, he has 735 followers. So he couldn't possibly be doing this as a hoax. We've certainly never seen shit like this done as a hoax before.
Tell him thank you for at least giving us the opportunity to try to...
Thank you. How about F you for not passing this on to someone more capable of handling it, if true? Like, if this is true, I will not thank him. I will be like, no, sir, you should not be the one doing this. Like the whole, like, no, the truth must come out, so I will raise this alien. Or, hear me out, kill it with fire.
Yeah. Yeah, kill it with fire. I like that idea.
G-Locks, no, that's wrong. The Blob, no tape, alien chest burster, no tape.
Understand this. I feel
the last clip of this guy's thing, guess what? No tape. Because it busted out of the cage. Russian homunculus.
Russian homunculus.
Let me just live my life thinking females don't shit. Okay, thanks. Well,
we don't.
They toot.
We fart at night while we sleep, and that's how we get rid of everything. There's no poop.
It's weird too because it just sounds like a balloon, not when it's going, but when they just pull it tight, it's just. And even like if you were to record that sound, it'd be like you have to do like the thing they do with cats to record cats snoring, like little kittens and stuff. They put the super sensitive like high def mic in there so you can hear the cat like otherwise you can't hear them snoring.
Yeah.
And it's the same with ladies farting. Anyways, speaking of shit that's fucked up that nobody should know, why is this guy raising an alien on a plate?
Huge
today at 11
to us all,
Why
considering
not?
we've been seeing the things that we've been seeing with.
Considering we've been seeing the things that we've been seeing, so we figured, fuck it, I'll raise it around my dogs and other potential food sources in case it should suddenly determine that it wants to switch to a protein-based diet so it can understand this is a nutrient-rich environment and it can thrive.
Drones and UAPs or whatever you want to call these flying orbs and different things.
All right, so this is him now. He's got it just on the plate
under
a bigger bowl.
Yeah.
Over the White House, over assassination attempts, all over the place.
He's just putting everything, like this dude's throwing everything into the bowl into the mix and seeing what sticks. I don't really care for this guy talking over all this, but thank you for those clips. But yeah, I don't, why is that guy, again, not doing more to, just fucking, dude, there's so many other ways you could handle this. Anyways, after a few days, the entity changes, producing a viscous substance resembling algae. And this in less than 72 hours, according to the Panama Man. The alleged alien meteorite smells like burning, and the smell keeps getting stronger. He says he alerted the local university, but no one has shown up yet. In a video dated 3 days ago, the man shows the object completely covered in black, viscous material, saying he does not know whether he is facing an animal or plant entity, and that's the one we played. The videos quickly went viral, with thousands of users debating whether the mysterious object was truly extraterrestrial. Some viewers, both fascinated and disturbed, nicknamed the creature Venom, comparing its evolution species. Others expressed fear of the idea of an alien organism quietly growing in a Panamanian backyard. Again, it's not everyone is convinced this is a case of alien life. All right, here, we're going to get to the people that are saying the things I like. Let's check that out because I'm biased. Not everyone's convinced it's alien life. Many users argue that what Atkin Panama has found is neither a meteorite nor an alien, but rather a striking example of Earth's own biodiversity, known in English as the devil's fingers or octopus stinkhorn. Catharsis acuri is a fungus that resembles a white egg or stone. As it matures, the outer shell splits open, releasing several long... Yeah, no, that's an entirely different thing. Saying after in the video, after Rel came to collect samples to study it, the man published a video showing a full-grown entity. We did that one. Oh, all right, wait, no, we didn't do this one. Again, this is where I'm like, you just left everything in your safe? You just left everything in the safe.
Vamos a pensar que esto nació de un meteorito.
Like, it's just getting bigger and bigger inside your safe. It moves when you approach it.
Shine the light directly on it.
Right? It's just, it's too set up. Like, we can't get a better look at it. We can't have the lights on when we do this.
Yeah.
Strange. What is it now? Oh wait, let's see. Is this the latest one?
You gotta share it.
Oh sorry. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm seeing. It's all so dark. Again, if this is really true, then what the fuck are you doing, dude?
What are you doing?
This is, by the way, the most this is the biggest argument for people shouldn't be handling stuff they're not qualified for. This dude is not qualified to handle this situation. So, again, if true, he should be looking for anyone to take this off his hands that's more qualified.
Well, he was, not dissecting it, but he was slicing chunks off it and putting them in bottles and sending them to different people. So he's been slicing at it for a while. If this thing is actually intelligent, he's hooped. Even if it's not intelligent, but it's an animal, he's hooped. That thing will fight back.
Again, if it really is an alien life form and it's just growing like this, like crazy, and it can move and all this other shit, his entire containment systems have failed time and time again. The best one he has going now is the safe. What if the thing starts eating the safe?
Mm-hmm. Or what if he goes to close it and one of the limbs
won't allow it to close, right?
And won't allow it. Yeah. And what?
And also, I'm just going to touch it and everything else. No, I don't like anything about how he didn't even wash his hands when he's cutting pieces of it and putting it in the bottle.
No. So he has seeded the countryside with this thing's children. Rexstart, basically. Don't know if it was the thing's children, but he sliced parts of it off.
Last time I checked,
and
we
he's
don't
now
have a
sent
whole
them
lot
around.
of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Heck yeah.
STC Poors subscribing with Prime for 18 months. Thank you, STC Poors. Cowbell coming in for you. Hey-o. There
Thank
we
you,
go.
STC.
Thank you, STC Pours, for that. Yeah, again, everything about that is creepy. Everything about that is creepy. Show me a video of octopus stinkhorn moving like that. Yeah, I did mention it. I'll see if I can find it. There is, like I said, the only other thing that I've seen anything like that is black sludge.
Yeah. Black sludge out of the ocean. That thing, that bothers me.
Nope. Let's do ouch. Yeah, I can't find the video of it now. Or is it this one?
Have you ever seen a water black hole? There is one in California perched on top of a dam. It's a giant drainage channel with a whopping diameter of 72 feet.
No, stop playing this video. This is not even remotely. Like, have you ever seen a water black hole? Talk about not what I was talking about. Oh, hey, look.
This was filmed.
Let's go to this one. In a weird, like, on your day, here we go away.
No, sir, I didn't like it.
At 6,000 feet deep. Why does it have hands? Where is it going?
I'm guessing those hands and tentacles are for feeding on the seafloor.
This was
But this is something where that's just the ocean is Earth's petri dish for making stuff. Yeah. Water is a very easy substance to manipulate and fuck with life. I can't find the frickin' sludge monster off the coast, so fuck it. We're out. I'm not gonna dig for it all day. If someone else finds it later and really, really wants the weekend. The thing is, no, that's so mean. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We do have other things to get into, but it's weird. I don't really want to do the Charlie Kirk stuff after we're 2 hours, or we're an hour and a half in, I should say. We're at the midpoint of the show technically, and I don't really want to do it. So I'll kind of speed run a couple of the things we were talking about. Firstly, there was a Utah gun club that expressed concern or sorrow over the assailant being one of their own, which was interesting. Lemonade singer Forrest Frank. I don't even know what lemonade is. It sounds gay and stupid.
I don't know.
Has a message for the 30,000 people who unfollowed him after posting about Charlie Kirk. I'm going to do what the people who unfollowed him did. I'm not going to pay attention to him. I'm just not going to pay. Okay. That's what unfollowing really is. I feel like that's the way we should treat that. Like, all right, we'll go. I don't care what your retort is. You had that. This is the only one I'll play. It's a 26-second clip.
Welcome back.
It's got J.D. Vance and RFK Jr. Something I didn't find out until now, if true. Or, again, if it's just part of selling the myth, then it's part of selling the myth. But if true, supposedly Charlie Kirk was the one behind RFK being brought up on stage and shaking Donald Trump's hand at a rally that he was responsible for, like a Turning Point Trump rally. And that's kind of what got RFK supposedly in the door for his position. That's just something I've heard. We'll see if he mentions that. And 26 seconds, so probably not. Go.
The Charlie Kirk Show. Joining us now is Robert F. Kennedy Jr., our great Health and Human Services Secretary. Bobby, thank you so much for being here. And one of the things that I always took from Charlie was this idea that we needed to grow the coalition and expand the coalition. There's probably no person in the entire administration who better exemplifies that than you, one of the leading consumer advocates, health advocates that exists. Welcome back to the Charlie Kirk Show. Joining us now is Robert F.
I don't know who the fuck cut that, but that is the worst cut ever.
Yeah.
You let him ask half a question and you just went, that's all we need. No. Anyways, so that's what I heard. That's a rumor. That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
That's the rumor.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It's a rumor.
It's a rumor.
All right, so there we go. There. Boom. There's your thing that you gave us. So we might get to that in a minute. I want to
Apparently the video that I shared with you that I thought how on earth that angle doesn't work. Apparently it works really, really well.
Okay.
Apparently. Yeah. So I don't know. Well, if we played it, if anyone else has any other versions.
I don't know that I want to
angle.
necessarily play it if it's like a is it a depiction of or a claim that it's the video of the incident or whatever. I don't
No,
know.
yeah, it's just a different perspective of the event. There's no actual view of it. Don't worry about it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it to them going.
Today's supposed to not be a big Charlie Kirk dive day, and we were kind of digging our way out of that hole.
Yeah.
Because we went so long, the hour and a half without. And so it's really weird that I'm like, all right, well, let's just kind of burn through this. And then you're like, oh, hey, and now that we're getting out of there, let's turn around because I can go get my purse. Like, again.
I'm sorry, I just got that message.
We just left the house.
Was surprised. So surprised. I didn't think that was the thing.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is hilarious. I'm gonna love hating living with you. All right, so LOL. You went into a K-hole. What is a K-hole? A Kirk hole? I don't want to go into a Kirk hole. I was on my way out. We were near the exits. Speaking of near the exits, I don't know what this movie The Long Walk is. So I want to see the preview for The Long Walk. And then we're going to watch, again, people have actual footage of this apparently. Oh, hey, Tag. Come here.
Aw, hi,
she wanted her snuggles. I apologize. I gotta do this, and so here, can I? Nope, can't hold you like a baby. You get freaked out. All right. So the first trailer for The Long Walk has been released. This film follows a contest where 100 young men have to walk without stopping and are killed if they pause for too long.
Fair enough.
From legendary author Stephen King and from the Hunger Games director Francis Lawrence. Now, I heard someone else dropping, I thought, Mark Hamill's name somewhere in there. Viewers who kicked at Stephen King. Stephen King and Mark Hamill, maybe two of the most famous wokies on left. Okay, so it's about their Trump derangement. Despite their insufferable politics, you have to hand it to them on the PR stunt. So what does Mark Hamill have to do? I suppose we can watch the trailer and see what Mark Hamill. Well, we could, but that noise. I'm gonna say this: I want to go to this movie. If they're making people do the treadmill,
I know. I want to go. I want to go to that theater too.
I want to go to this movie with just two really tiny bungee cords and just bungee the sides of my wheelchair and just unlock the wheels. And then I'm just going to sit back and watch the movie. I'm going to have a bucket of popcorn. I'm going to have a bucket of popcorn and I'm going to have a soda. And they're going to be like, hey, you can't do that. And I'm like, all those people get to. We just have to walk, right? Well, I'm here. I'm handicapped. This is the best we can do.
This is how I walk.
So no offense. I paid for my movie ticket. I'm here to support the film in the theater like a good patron, sir. So with all due respect, fucketh the fuck off. You know what I mean? Like that's like I know it's not polite in society, but I kind of want to start doing that to people. Like fucketh the fuck off. I haven't seen a picture of Stephen King in a while. Holy crap, he looks like a creature from one of his books. Stephen King really did become the thing he writes about, which is weird.
He did. Yeah.
I'm Ray Garrity.
Now, okay, so now it's a contest where they're killed if they stop. why the fuck did they sign up in the first place? There's got to be
Yeah, that's
some
what I'm
sort of
wondering.
like
Major
life-altering fucking reward.
amount of money.
Like, and
Yeah.
here's where I lose all respect for they're killed if they stop. Do they know that's the consequence going in, or do they find out all of a sudden like, oh,
Yeah.
shit got real? Because if it's like an oh shit got real, then I'll feel sympathy. If not, if they're like, hey, so you do this and you just have to keep walking, and if you drop, we're gonna kill you. But the person who makes it to the end, as in the last one standing, they get, prize package umpteen whatever. Then that means you look at it and you go, you know what? I'm going to participate in this because not only do I need that prize package and do I think I can win it, I think I can just blindly turn my face away from other people being shot for failing to continue walking so long as I get what I want. Like, you're a piece of shit. So, I don't know. Let's see. I'm
Prima Breeze.
Hank Olson's the name. Walking's my game.
I ain't many that are built like me. I'm the last of my kind. We did the very first long walk years ago to inspire everyday people.
Smile, boys. You're on candid camera. Man, you gotta not think about the things out of your control. Think about your plan.
Personally,
right, what? But what if you can't keep walking?
You'll never find another like me. I'm the last of my kind.
Bert, warning. Okay, just keep walking. That's right. Just keep walking. Yeah, that's it, kid. That's it.
Second warning. Third warning.
Okay, so yeah, why would people participate in this?
Sign up for this.
No offense, guys. And I realize you made this movie a while ago. After the Charlie Kirk thing, maybe you don't drop a movie where we shoot people for failing to walk. Like, and I know like the idea is they're promoting this is the society that they want to sell. Not really the time, because I'd like to again point out that the gun violence is not coming from that side. Okay, we have to inspire people, so get up and walk. Like, fucking Jesus, this is so stupid.
Contest. I'm not going to go through the whole rule book, but it boils down to
Sure,
this.
they do it every year. So the first time they may not understand, but every year afterwards, people know what they're getting into.
Oh dear Lord, that was a horrible spot to stop. I don't want to do that.
Pause on, yeah.
Yeah, because he's giving exposition and you're talking, so I decided to pause it so you could say your thought, and then get back to the exposition. I'm sorry for trying to do a decent breakdown of this video and allow you. You know what? You're right. It's entirely my fault. I should have been the man. I apologize. I should have realized. I should have just
muted me.
I should have just been like stupid fucking women thoughts, right? Like, I have an opinion. Like, man, shut up and make a sandwich.
Shut up and take a walk.
I'm not going to go through the whole rule book, but it boils down to this. If you fall below the speed of 3 miles per hour, you get your ticket. Walk until there's only one of you left. Who's ready to win?
Walk until there's only one of you left. Again, how are we picking people for this? Because I feel like again, the thing, it reminds me of the scene in The Recruit. Like, I broke. Of course you broke. Damn thing doesn't stop until you break. That's the point of it. Like, if you've literally all of these people, like, I'm gonna make friends with you. Like, this is a whole sociopathic kind of behavior. I'm gonna make friends with you, but we're all just gonna sit here and walk. Because if we don't, we get shot. And by the way, we're not going to fight the people trying to shoot us. We're not going to do anything like that. Because again, it's big bad government with their guns. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into those things. But this is, again, still fucking the balls to put this.
Oh, sorry.
The balls to put this movie out. Like, I don't know when it came out, but they're running it in the theaters after everything else that's happened. I just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
A movie would be so much better if they made fat people do it. That would be interesting. It would certainly be over.
Yeah, but it'd be over too quick.
It took me a while to realize the truth of this. This is walk or die.
Warning.
You'll walk as long as you can.
Warning.
But sometimes the body won't listen. For some, your heart will stop.
Again, like the idea that like we don't stop once we reach a destination, and F you, whoever did that. That is a crime. Pretty sure it's my. Oh wait, it might be a Thunderbird. No, I think it's a Thunderbird.
Brothers,
that's a Thunderbird.
You're
it's got the wheel covers.
And the blood will flow suddenly. There's one winner. And no finish line.
That's, again, really fucked up as a movie premise. That is really fucked up. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that as a film. But let's go to this. Okay, so play this clip here. So this is only 20 seconds. We'll play this clip fast, and then I'll probably hop off and go use the restroom quick, and then you can tell them what's not happening with you throughout the week, and then I'll be right back. All right, so let's check this out quick. So everyone, this movie had everyone walk on treadmills for the entire film and kicked out people who stopped walking.
Speed, you get a warning. If you can't make speed in 10 seconds, you get an additional warning. 3 warnings, you get your ticket.
All right, so now they're all wearing shirts, though.
1 hour at speed, 1 warning is erased, and so on. If you step off the pavement, you will get your ticket without warning.
All right, so yeah, I don't
Yeah.
All right, there's going to be one dude crop dusting the whole walk. I would
just with every step.
I would sit and enjoy some of these jokes. I will catch up with the chat when I get back.
All right.
But yeah, I have to step off for a second. Do I have a button for my camera? Does this one work? No.
Don't know.
All right. Well, I like to be able to disappear. Where is there it is. I will be right back. Tell them what you got going on tonight, and then never again, because you're leaving the internet.
And then never again. Yes. Okay. Let me get rid of that first. All right. Well, hello, kids. How's it going? Everything good? Good. What is it? 1 to 2, about roughly 3 hours and 15 minutes from now, I will be going live with my Chatting with Friends. That will be the last Chatting with Friends for the next 3 weeks. I will be canceling most of my streams. Actually, all of my streams starting for sure this Wednesday. I lucked out. I've got family members who came and visited me. They're in Alberta right now. They're going to pick me up on their way home. And they're going to take me to the coast, to the Lower Mainland in BC, so Vancouver and its surrounds. They're going to take me and they're going to let me couch surf with them and a couple other family members. And then I get to hop a ride with my stepmom and a friend of the family to come home on the 5th of October. So it's like 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. It's really awesome and exciting for me. It costs absolutely nothing because I'm riding with people who are already going to the places that I'm going to. And the last time I was on the coast was when COVID hit and the whole world shut down for the lockdowns. I was down on the coast at the time. And so I had to rent, the car I rented was like the second to last car at the dealership rental place. I rented it. I drove myself home, and then I had to do 14 days lockdown, and I had neighbors dropping groceries off for me. So it's been a long, long time since I've seen my friends and family down on the coast. It's lovely. Everything works out perfectly. Everyone's going someplace I need to go anyways, and I can even get myself back home again. So yes, Wild's got it. Digger's going on hiatus. That's it. I'm going to see a whole lot of family that I haven't seen in ages, and very exciting. Yeah, I've got a niece.
You're a high ass?
My little niece.
I'm sorry.
I had a little niece who's now a teenager. It's been that long.
I just put on my headphones as I sat down. Something about you being a high ass. Why are you an ass?
No, I'm on hiatus. I don't have a high ass. I'm on hiatus.
High or low.
Yeah, you're
That's
just
good to
hearing
go.
things because you wanna.
So yeah,
I'm going to rehab. Yeah.
Just going to get over that
That's right, dude.
goddamn internet addiction. Sounds like fun. Glad you got a way to make it happen. Yeah, I am happy for you. I'm also sad. I rely on you to make my shows a lot more fun and easier to do. So that's not
right.
Like,
I know.
I'm so grateful. On one hand, this is one of these it's one of these things. Just sat down, so now I love that my junky ass. Well, junkie. I mean that in terms of they are junk, not people like Johnny admitted he's a drug addict. Like, fuck off. I smoke weed. Like, if you think that's a junkie, you don't know what junkies are. You've never seen somebody coming down off of meth in your life, apparently. Anyways, Hi ate us. Yeah, Hi ate us, and she's gonna too. But no, I really don't think you appreciate how much of an inconvenience this is for me. I didn't like.
I'm so sorry. I'm so very, very sorry. I I know how much this is gonna upend your life,
right?
And the way
and you didn't
your
even think
streams
to check.
work. And I am so sorry.
You didn't even think to ask. And while we're on the subject, it's like a weird. Are the hairs whiter? It looks like there's a weird, like a buzz line, like right in. I can't go up and down the proper way. Here we go.
On you?
Yeah. If I angle it just the right way, it looks like there's a line right here, kind of going there, like it's trimmed out. That's fucked up.
Okay.
How the fuck did that happen? No, see, there's a wrinkle, like right here, there's a wrinkle.
There's a wrinkle.
Anyways, yeah, so it's all a front, Johnny. I'm actually flying her out to see me here in Toronto. That seems weird.
See? And you know that one's a lie because I won't fly. Sorry,
and she hates Toronto. I don't know about that. Anyways, so yes.
All right. Well, now that you've gone to your bathroom break, I'm gonna do my bathroom break and dab.
All right.
Please,
well,
and thank you.
Let me know when to pull you back up on the screen. I'll keep the screen minimized for you.
I promise.
All right. So yes, we are gonna put the Go F Me Day on pause. I like Digger to be part of them. It's fun for that, and then her participating or just going along with the madness is also great. So I kind of want to wait for her to come back from her little vacation. I hope she has fun with it, leaving me in the lurch. Who do I contact from? No, there's no such thing. Why would you need to contact anybody? That seems like a completely preposterous request. The emotion is the hard part. We wanted audiences to put themselves in these characters' shoes. Again, I feel like the ploy of making people walk, along with the fact that I have zero understanding of why people would sign up to do this. I feel like it has to have some sort of forced element, or it's just, again, like, this is messed up. Like, and they're upbeat about it. Like, I'm here to walk. Like, fuck off. It's something about it just seems weird. Okay, so we've got the frozen burrito bowl story. We might do that one. Then we have the El Salvadorian seizure thing. Oh, we can do the pictures and stuff. All right, so we'll do the frozen burrito bowl first because it's a rip and read, and then we have to get into our second hour stuff. We only have an hour and a half left in the program. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. I didn't link the Venmo and the PayPals in those. We are into next week, goal-wise. Or wait, no, we're into tomorrow. Or we're into Wednesday.
Go, Johnny.
We're into Wednesday.
How are you expecting to push that goal forward if you don't pin the stuff?
All right, fine. For fuck's sake. God, always on my ass. I'm so glad when you're gone. All right, let's hey, so since you're gonna be gone for like 2 weeks, you want to be on the show tomorrow?
I can't. Tomorrow I've got to do all the packing and arranging of stuff. The girls have to go to someone else's home for 3 weeks.
Right.
So I've got to spend extra special snuggle time with them.
Right.
Tomorrow.
And I'm for all of that, but I'm saying, like, and hear me out. For a 3.5 hour window, We just put that whole thing on pause. And then immediately following, you can return to your previously scheduled life. But I feel like just right then and there. Okay, so we've got it pinned in all three. If you want to support the program through
Thank you.
PayPal, Venmo, and those,
See?
we will check.
That's how you make things work. They can't pay you if you don't show them how.
You know, it's the worst part is the fact that she has a fucking point that I think is the most annoying part.
It's so annoying when
It's
I'm right.
so annoying. I mean, I want you to shut up because you're not wrong. Fuck.
Damn it.
All right, so while you get your dab in, I'm going to get over on this. We had the shrimp situation. The shrimp,
the radioactive shrimp.
Yeah, radioactive shrimp. So I'm starting to wonder, like, it's either a planned move to make us completely not trust our food sources, or oh fuck me. It circles back to the shrimp. Undeclared shrimp in Good and Gather products could trigger life-threatening reactions in shellfish allergic consumers. So it's not supposed to have shrimp in it, but it does. More than 57,000 frozen burrito meals sold at Target stores nationwide are being recalled for containing an undeclared allergen, according to the Food and Drug Administration. Rochester-based One Frozen is voluntarily recalling certain lots of Good and Gather Southwest-style burrito bowl blend, which were frozen and sold in 12-ounce bags because they may contain shrimp. The recall was prompted after 3 consumers reported the possible presence of shrimp in this product. However, no illnesses were reported as of September 10th.
Well, that's good.
Shrimp was not declared on the ingredient list on the packaging of the product, which means people who have an allergy or severe sensitivity to shellfish run the risk of a serious or life-threatening allergic reaction if they consume the product, according to the FDA announcement.
Yes.
Shellfish allergies can lead from anaphylaxis, which can be life-threatening. Someone may be at an increased risk for anaphylaxis if they have asthma, allergic reactions to very small amounts of shellfish, extreme sensitivity, a history of food-induced anaphylaxis, and a strong family history of allergy. So, yeah, it's just they're recalling the shrimp. I don't know. Can you make it look more attractive? I don't think that picture and that picture look the same. I don't know how we. All right, yeah, I don't. All right, that's a clickbait thing anyway. This thing, they always get me because I look at it. I'm like, no, now I want to click it to see where. Fucking damn it. All right, so yes, approximately 57,240 units were sold with a best if used by date of August 24th, 2026. So you really shouldn't have these anymore anyway.
Well, no, 2026.
Oh,
They're good for another year.
Right. Damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it, Johnny. With numbers, my fucking greatest weakness. I wonder why if they are the radioactive shrimp. I don't know if they're the radioactive shrimp or not. It's just the simple fact that there's shrimp in it and they didn't declare it, so it's like a thing.
And they're not supposed to. Yeah. If I were to go and buy some and eat some, I might end up dead.
Los Federale is asking a personal question. Digger, speaking of burritos, I'm assuming he means of and not if. Speaking if burritos, do they still have the quote no name beef burritos in your neck of the woods? I haven't seen any in Toronto for years.
I'm not sure, actually. I haven't been able to afford to buy groceries at stores like that in a long time. I tend to shop at the wholesale club.
Mm-hmm.
And Walmart, so I wouldn't know, but I did love those no-name brand beef burritos. They were really good. Remember that at high school? They're a perfect treat.
I better run to Target and stock up. I'm just gonna get a little shellfish allergy, Sharon. So they're not being shellfish. Good. All right, I get it. Jokes. All right, so we've got the Venmo and the PayPal and all those locked up in all the channels. Our goal is on Wednesday, the 17th at $45, where you may may join us, depending
Might.
on
yes.
how things are going. Like,
Yes.
then you're gonna
Depends on
leave.
whether we're traveling Wednesday or
Fucking-
Thursday.
Fucking just up and leave. Like, I'm not important.
I know.
Just-
Last minute. But it was weird. The Charlie Kirk thing happened, and my dad pulled into town that afternoon, and we discussed things, and I felt same thing. The world changed a bit, and I decided it's much more important to spend time with my dad before, I can't, because we're all getting older. And it just so happened that
Speak
everyone
for
is going to
yourself.
be in a position to get me there and back. It's
You and I were discussing
God
this
set it
before the
up.
show. Speak for yourself. I'm weird where I get older if my hair grows out but it's
Right.
also like my hair when it's shorter looks more like it's graying at the temples. But if it grows out,
Yes.
there's absolutely no evidence of graying.
and you're young again.
And
Yeah.
but I
Lucky
look older with
bastard.
a mop, so I have to cut it short to look younger with a haircut. It's a weird fucking mix. I'm some fucking, you know what it is? I was grown from a rock. And by the way, if that alien life form is an alien life form, or just a life form in general, and it's non-harmful, like it'd be an invasive species, obviously, but it's like relatively non-harmful, we have to call it rock lobster. They're not. We
Oh,
got
goodness.
heard the Vikings
You
might
can bring me
trade
back on if you'd like.
to get Cousins back. That would be smart. Does Kirk Cousins want to come back? And I don't know. Then all of his
I don't know.
fans. A lot of people don't know this, but his fans often in the Vikings fandom are referred to as the cousin fuckers because they want to fuck Kirk Cousins. So the cousin fuckers, I'm sure they would be very happy. I know a cousin fucker. Oh, it feels so good. Oh boy, what was the one? Oh God, I don't know if you caught it this morning. There was a country music thing. Let me see if I can get the guy's name. Zach.
Something about an
Brian.
Aldick or
Yeah, Gavin Adcock.
Adcock.
Gavin Adcock.
That's right.
Of all of the most unfortunate names to have as a singer, A.D. Adcock, like A.D.C.O.C.K. Adcock.
Oh, that sucks.
You know what? This song is missing something. We need something to kick it up. You know what? Adcock.
Yeah.
It's just fucking horrible. Johnny is getting old. Haha. No, I'm not. That's my point. I thought it. I was freaking out a while ago. Like, oh, I'm getting old. I'm getting gray in my temples. Ooh. No, if I grow my hair out, it disappears. It's fine. There's nothing there. It's only there. It only looks like it if it's cut really short around my temples. If it grows out, it looks fine. Except I look older when it grows out. So I cut it. It's like this weird fountain of youth thing. Now I'm youthful again. And then
You
I
do
want
look so much younger when it.
I do. I want to work out and get in a little bit better shape. And if this ivermectin really works, I'll get to sit next to Aaron twice a week and just be like, oh, that's gotta suck, buddy. Like he already has the hangover things where I'm like, oh, I feel your pain. Like I kind of rubbed it in his face a bit this morning. And I don't know if he didn't notice or just didn't care. But he's just like, yeah, man, it's really hard. I did a little drinking on Friday. Or did he even say 2 days? Maybe he just said one. There's a little drinking on Saturday during the game. It's just I'm still recovering, and I'm thinking like, I did a little drinking on Friday. I did a little more drinking on Saturday. I didn't do any drinking since then. But like Sunday morning was like a whole of like 30 minutes of like, ugh, maybe don't do that for a while. And then drinking some water and some coffee, and I'm like, fine. Like a half hour later, I'm like, yeah, we're good to go.
Lucky bastard.
Wait till you grow the gray ear hair. I don't have any. I don't have any gray hair. It looks it, but it grows out, and there's color in it.
Do you have ear hair? It's
Explain-
just not gray yet.
Well, like no, I have like one weird hair that grows on like the top of my ears, and it doesn't get noticed for the longest time. So that I suddenly find it, and it's long, and I have to get the tweezers, and I have to just pull the fucker. It's weird.
Okay.
I have an ear whisker.
Sounds weird.
Dude, it's
Ear
fucked
whisker.
up. It is fucked up. Nobody should support it. I don't even know what I was. I pulled up Google to do something. I don't even fucking know now. I have completely lost the thought. Getting old beats the alternative, says Rex Start Parody. I don't know, man. Speak for yourself. I'm forever young. Oh. Anyways, let's grab this. So we pretty much got our second hour stories all done. We do have we do have the one that you sent, Salt Lake City Police Department bomb squad and the Unified Fire Authority arson/bomb squad say a real explosive device was found under a vehicle. 2 men were arrested for placing said bomb on a Fox 13 media vehicle in Salt Lake City, Utah. You know, with all this violence, I've got to say it's about time that we see these horrible white militant men for the criminals they are. The Charlie Kirk thing was just an excuse for them to go out and go, you know what? It's time for blood in the streets, and let's blow some shit up. Because when I think bombs, I think, Pecker Woods in the woods with explosives just go
rednecks.
I think Yosemite Sam go, time we make all them darkies learn it. All right, so again, going back to these horrible, evil white
supremacists.
Adib Nasir, 58, and Adil Justice Muhammad Nasir, 31, have reportedly been arrested.
Oh. That doesn't sound so white. Wait a minute.
Tell me we need to get gun control laws under like we need to get gun control out there, and gun control is a real issue, and these tragedies wouldn't happen if we just got rid of the guns. These guys
got rid of the guns.
These guys had guns as an option and they went, fuck that. That's not loud enough and big enough. I want a bigger boom. Anyways, so the Salt Lake City Police Department and them said that the police say they found the device under a news media vehicle parked next to an occupied building and determined it to be a real explosive device. It had been lit but failed to function as designed, according to the affidavit. The men are facing charges including threat of terrorism, possessing weapons of mass destruction, and possessing explosive devices. Dude, I know where I've been throughout my life on this, but F it. I'm saying that these people have earned what's the death penalty technically called kind of thing. Like, that's one of mine. Like, they wanted to just detonate a bomb under a media vehicle to hopefully get some people, scare some people. They're not from here, and they thought, well, this is how we get stuff done. I'm sorry, either we send them home or whatever. That can't be true.
They voted on Discord for what?
This can't be true.
He's a white person?
This is I don't know whose ID. I think it's supposed to be his driver's ID. Sex, male, height 5'1", race white, eye color brown. That can't be right. Colin Rugg linking
Capital
his own
punishment.
thing.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, capital punishment. Like I said, because again, any number of people could get say for example, they put this bomb on there. It's supposed to go off at a certain time. They don't even know it, but there's going to be a group of kids in the area at the time, and I don't think they're going to put that forethought in there, or give a shit. I'm sorry, that's not okay. If that car suddenly explodes. Because first of all, the device detonated under the car. That's going to put any rock or any loose gravel in the area. That's instant shrapnel. Buckshot shrapnel going God knows where. Then the explosion hits the car, turns the car into possibly a large piece of shrapnel. The glass is absolutely going flying. And if the fuel tank gets hit in the explosion, it could go even bigger. So again, I'm sorry, but anybody who's like, no, we're just going to do this. I'm fine with I don't want to live in a society where we need to do that, but I'm saying the society where this doesn't happen so far doesn't exist, and I'm willing to go that far to get it at this point. But heard one guy was in his 50s, the other guy's in 30s. Yeah, 58-year-old and a 31-year-old.
Yeah. I
don't know much more about them from the news break thing that we had. I can try looking and see if there's an update. We'll do that here quick. See if there's an update on this.
We've got a lot of 12-year-olds getting caught doing violent gun crime in Canada recently.
All right.
It's interesting and scary.
Let's see if I can find if is it in the first thing. Mexican soft drink truck swallow. Oh, dude, I'm definitely going to look at that. I don't care. I don't want to do the Charlie Kirk frickin' assassin guy. I don't want to talk about him. The thing was horrible. We've talked about Charlie Kirk's event, and I don't want to cover the other people. I can't find it on here, so I'm not seeing. I'm guessing there's nothing new about that event going on.
I guess not.
All right, and then I've got to open this one, just because Yeah. All right, we're definitely gonna talk about that in a bit. So fuck it, we'll go to this now because it's a video. Have you ever seen Ghostbusters?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever seen The Italian Job?
Yes.
Well, like what would you say is one of the most the remake of The Italian Job, not the original. What would you say is one of the most iconic moments of the remake of The Italian Job?
Downstairs?
No.
Like the car chase?
Okay. I'll give you those. Those are great. What's the inciting incident before the car chase happens?
Oh, now you're challenging my brain. I can't remember.
They
Something
blow
about
up the asphalt.
weren't they underwater and blowing up a
That's
no?
the original heist in the very, very beginning. The
Okay.
The part of it that really kind of gets a lot of people's attention is when they do chain detonations to pretty much corrugate the asphalt so the weight of the truck breaks it through and it just falls down into a subway track.
Yeah.
So that is, if you will, that's the moment. Well, we have the more Ghostbusters style version of this, where like the ambulance was parked on part of the fucking asphalt and it all just started going tilt-a-whirl. This is in Mexico. This is a soda truck. I'm guessing.
Oh, shit.
I'm guessing some people will be missing their sodas. Holy shit!
Oh, how fucking!
I didn't know that was gonna happen. That soda, that fucking sinkhole is thirsty. 12-year-olds.
Oh shit!
Slow Tuesday and what? I have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The safe falling through the street. Yeah, it's the armored truck going through the street. That's the moment that like a lot of the moments with the driving the cars is very great. But I'm just saying for like movie moments, it's like from the popping of it, because they're going off simultaneously, and it's just it's two chains just, and it's just like literally like they unzip the road and just make a hole. Looked fake to me. I mean, kind of. 5'1" male. Well, we know what his problem is. Yeah, Wild Saffron. He's not going to do well in America as a 5'1" male. People do not like tiny guys in this country. I mean, they don't do necessarily great in the world as a whole, but ladies want a dude to be taller than them. It seems to be a general trend. And I mean, like, as a 6'1" dude, I've never really encountered a problem with that. But even when you get to the taller ladies, they really want a guy over them. It's like you have got to shop at the even bigger and taller store because damn, you're running out of road. All right, and that's when I knew the genders weren't equal. Ladies just instinctively, it doesn't matter their upbringing, it doesn't matter their sexual persuasion, they want to look up to their because you're down there. All right, soda delivery. That's a thirsty fucking hole. Drank the whole truck. It would be hilarious if the violent landing broke all the sodas open at once and it just like
and it starts bubbling
and it
up
rocket
and over.
Launched out. Like Houston, we have accidentally launched the truck into space.
Now this dude walking up to it, I don't know about that.
That's one small step for a beaner, one giant. Oh. I'm disrespectful. I apologize.
Wow.
But no, hopefully the dude's okay. I mean, the truck did like fall backwards, so that's the safest way you could fall into the
I hope
hole.
he got out of it.
Well, we're about to find out. Looks like a door's opening. Ooh, another angle. What are we gonna do? Do.
Oh, and this is much, much later.
All right, now it's much later. Did they get the truck back out the hole?
Jeez.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it. He's somebody's soda delivery got delayed.
Change his drawers.
AP 6'1" in the chair. No, sir, you're a dick. You're a dick. And I'll have you know, I can still stand. Can I walk? Not really. Can I run? Absolutely not. But I can still stand, sir. So I am still 6'1". I can and maybe only for moments at time. SH saying, "Yup, true. It is nice feeling like he can protect you." Again, that's I just like people are like, but that's misogynistic. Like, or it's just facts, and we don't like the way that works. I'm sorry, but you know, the Mother Nature did not make people equal. Case in point, my body's attacking itself. Why? Explain that shit. Sometimes you get dealt a bad hand. Some people are born with, you know, short, stubby legs, and they're still a dude. I'm sorry.
See, I'm 5'4", so I don't know. I've never chosen for height, but then most of the guys I've dated were
but you don't have to.
My height or a little higher.
It's just it's not a choice. It's going to be a thing. And that's why if I get this ivermectin working as well as people claim, you'll have to learn to get a little bit of a crick in your neck.
It's okay.
Because I've been like at 5'4". That would mean like my chin comes to like this part of your nose. Like that's where my face is, kind of, to an extent. No, that wouldn't be right because then I'd only no, it's more than that. So I'm almost like a whole head height over you, just under. Okay. Alrighty. Weird. All right, so there's the Mexican dude.
Looking up looks better than looking down. So
speak for yourself. I have an amazing view when I look down. For me and you, by the way. For me and you. Like it's not a view I'm looking for, but I'm like, nice, right? But then like in your case, I look down like, hey. And you got those. I like those on a lady. Eyes for you dirty-minded people. I was talking about eyes. Could hear them thinking tits.
Yeah, you're very, very dirty.
Thank God.
Dirty.
Thank God somebody left these tits here. All right, so let's get to the next video. El Salvador. Oh, it's not a video. That's right. El Salvador seizes nearly 3,000 pounds of cocaine out of the Pacific Ocean. Is that a lot of cocaine? 3,000 pounds.
I would say that's a lot.
Never touched the stuff, so I don't know. Like if somebody's like,
that's
"Hey
a
man,
lot of cocaine."
Hey man, this guy had what would you say? This guy had 80 grams of weed, and it's like, right. So we're talking what, like not even 2 ounces? Who gives a shit, right? Like so it's a number thing.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. You could party. A bunch of people could party for an evening with an 8-ball, and an 8-ball is like 8 grams, I believe.
It's just again like
3,000.
This is
a lot.
This is why you need to stay on the show. You're my junkie cred.
And then
I dabble.
Fanatical Buck
right?
fan is saying too. Is it cut or uncut?
Right. But these are the things I don't know.
That makes a difference too.
These are the things I don't know because again, like I am a complete like tourist when it comes to drugs. I just have my weed, and I'm like, yay. I fall for fads like decades ago and just keep doing them forever.
Drugs are bad, okay? Well, I did that really bad. I was just talking this morning about how bad I am at impersonations and
drugs are bad, okay?
Yeah, see, mine was another example of why I don't do those.
You got to find your in. Everybody has different ins. You can copy someone else's impersonation, like say mine. Maybe it's easier for you to. You find somebody you can imitate easier, and you can imitate their imitation. But overall,
I'm pretty bad in general. I try to stay away from it.
A lot of people find catchphrases. In the case of Mr. Maggie, the catchphrase is the rather popular "okay" for me.
Yeah.
Like it's not that hard to do Mr. Maggie. Just like it's bad. Drugs are bad. Okay. And there's like it's like a throwing the bottom of my jaw out at the bottom to go deeper and go out. Like hey, drugs are bad. Okay. Like because you gotta elongate it. Yeah.
I can try that, but it still ends up coming out Canadian.
Right. Well, if it's South Park Canadian, if it's South Park Canadian, the top head of your half
then
has to physically detach and jump off.
Yeah.
And you have to say a boot
and that's
for everything.
Cool.
And you'll be like, look, that's a boot as close as it can get. The prince and princess now wiping the butterscotch off of the prince's arms, as is tradition. Okay, so this is where the bust happened. 900 Minnesota. There's an address I've never been to. Or they mean Marine. I don't know. I would have if it was the other way. If it was NM, I would have said it's nautical miles. But
yeah.
Now that's a question.
It is also. It's probably nautical miles. It's in a different language. So,
here's my question for you though: does everyone use the same nautical miles? Like, do you guys or do you use like nautical Canadian kilometers or whatever?
No, I think nautical miles is the same.
So why is it you can fucking join the winning team on the at sea, but as soon as we get to land, you get all clicky?
People were at sea long before we were.
Right.
Miles and
no, that's an argument for.
I don't know. I'm talking out my arse.
People were at sea traversing great distances, and you know what they went with? Miles. Why? Because it's a lot shorter. The numbers are smaller. It doesn't make it sound so daunting and impossible. Crossing, in areas in Minnesota is miles. We go to clicks, and I'm like, oh, shoot me. I got to cover thousands? Oh, that.
It's not that much more.
Fanatical Bucks fan, cannabis is a flower, then call me a flower smoking motherfucker. They used to use baby lax to cut it. Now it's all fentanyl. Changing my mind. Like, yeah,
you're correct. You're
that's the worst
correct.
part. Like, I'm doing my 8. I got my 8 in the bathroom because I really can't shit, and I'm like, I got to get that laxative in me, and this is the best way to do it. There's no other way to do it. And then I just end up being really jacked about eventually taking a dump, and it's just not. It's not good.
It's not. No.
If it's not
more.
stepped on, it's on a lot more once distributed. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get Johnny a ball of meth and let him go be nanners. No, G-Locks. I don't want meth. Yes, nautical miles is an imperial English measurement. All ships use it. Then why the heck aren't they smart enough to this is where you guys have seen how it works better over here, and you don't.
You guys fucked it up.
Oh,
it was
fuck
the
off.
same everywhere.
No,
it was the same everywhere. Then you come in with these things, and now there's difficulty.
Well,
the whole world was okay with kilometers. And suddenly you silly Americans come in.
Oh, fuck off. No.
Brand new
nautical miles.
Boy.
I am going to stand on this. Nautical miles existed before the Santa Maria set sail, my motherfucking friend. So there is no way you can tell me. So no. Miles existed as a thing. And in America, we went, oh, this is a great way to mark large swaths of land. We're going to use this as a thing. You guys simply refuse to grow with the times. You know what it is?
What I'm saying
like America was born.
We were all okay.
I will mute your ass. So look, here's what it is. America was a thing while the invention of miles was becoming prevalent, kind of like if a country became a thing while the cell phone existed. So they just thought incorporate it into the fucking gumbo because it makes more sense that way. Whereas you're like, no, we think you guys should use our weird archaic system because everyone else has been doing it. Yeah, everyone else on the planet had soccer too. Notice what never made it in America and is also gay? Soccer. Thank you very much.
Is it okay?
I love that you have no idea if your volume's back until you're like, can I talk now? Am I allowed to talk? No! Now put on your habit like the Handmaid's Tale suggests.
All I'm
That's
gonna
the one
say
thing
is
I
if it
want.
ain't broke, don't fix it. You guys came in and fixed a whole bunch of stuff, and then you expect the rest of the world to bend to your will.
Because ours works better. Anyways, like,
I don't know.
I gotta
Celsius
say,
works a lot better than Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. It makes so much more sense.
I
It's
can't argue
logic.
that with you. I can't argue that with you because our freezing level is 32, and I'm always like, why?
Yeah. Why? But
You know what the weirdest part about
freezing is 0. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, you know what the weirdest part about being a chef is that a lot of people may not realize this. Chefs, the little thermometers that they'll wear on their jackets, those things can get fucking screwed up really, really badly. So you have to temp check them, right? So when the shitty part is you stick it in a cup of water and you got to make sure that it hits 32 on the thermometer. And that's one where as a chef, I'd always be like, this would be so much easier if it just has to go to 0. Because it's right on the 0. Like 32 is never a set number on the it's always one of those little fucking pubic hairs that's in between the major divisions. And you got to sit there and be like, wait a minute, we're on 32, right? So you put it in there, you soak it in the water with the ice cubes. The way you do, you fill a glass full of ice and you put some water in there, as much ice as possible to water ratio. And the water is pretty much 32 degrees. Spot on immediately. So you get it in there and you make sure your thermometer sits in there for a second and you tell. But again, getting it on 32 was such a pain in the ass. And in this weird, like autistic way, I for moments in time would be like, it would just be easier if we could go to 0. So I will give you at certain points, the metric system does seem better. But I will say in terms of measurement of distance, miles is superior to kilometers. You can't to kilometers.
Clicks.
Yeah, you and your clicks. You and your clicks. I'm a believer of equality and inclusion and freedom. Johnny thinks chicks in bonnets are hot. Oh, dude, Mr. Q, I'm not going to lie. I thought I've seen none of The Handmaid's Tale, but I just know whenever I see the chicks in the little red dresses and the bonnets, I'm like, well,
the white, yeah.
Right. I'm like, yeah, as a color scheme, like if we forced all you broads to wear that. Let me tell you, I'm in favor of it more than I'm in favor of the hijab. I was about to say Habib, and I don't know why. Like I think I got Haboob stuck in my head. Anyhow, no, it's not. 7 countries use imperial measurements. All countries under the British Empire use it. They changed metric well after imperial. Oh, so you're wrong. It's not only here in America. So.
Well, who else is dumb enough to follow you guys?
Smart people
change everything.
love winning.
That seems like an awful lot of effort.
7
when everyone's
countries.
in agreement. See, like I said, you guys come in and change shit up. Everyone's been happy. Everyone's been good all along. You guys come in, change things up, name it something different, and there's always going to be the losers who are going to do whatever the cool kids do because they think it'll make them cooler. So who are the 7 countries using your measurements now? That's what I'd like to know.
First of all, cuntbag McClure.
Probably
there's 7 other countries that are using miles. I think that the others that are holding out now are just doing it out of some vague sense of pride. Not even in a measurement of heat. Kelvin is better. Oh well, the Kelvin is better for mass measurements, but I was just talking about being a chef with the thermometer. I don't know if Kelvin works that way. Genes are great, though. I never remember the formula to convert temps Fahrenheit to Celsius or Celsius to Fahrenheit. I learned it for the test and promptly forgot it. So much of the shit I learned
I don't think we ever even had to learn that for a test. We just assumed people knew. Like,
the thing is, like,
I don't remember.
in biology, chemistry, there were so many like acronym things where it's like always be, like, in a sense, always be closing, like ABC, like kind of deal. There were so many of those that you were to remember these little things, like, oh, this little limerick helps you remember, right? Until you forget the limerick, and then you don't remember the information, and you're like, me, I knew this a week ago. I knew this before we started. Where did it go? So I don't know.
Yeah, no, most of our stuff, I'm just looking over there now. my old oven had both Fahrenheit and Celsius on the dial. Most cars that I've driven had miles and clicks on the speedometer. It was never really a concern. It was there. It was written if we needed to know, but no one ever used it.
Alrighty. Mr. Q saying English people still say stone and pound for fight weight in boxing. Right? And that misled me in boxing. Because I'm like, shit, we're going to get stoned? And then they're going to punch each other? I'm not in favor of this, but I'm certainly interested in watching. Like, no, it's just about his weight. And I'm like, well, fuck that then.
I've got a buddy who was just talking about how he's got some stones to lose, and I couldn't figure out what he was talking about right away.
I sent him a get well card, with a picture of a cat who's got a bandaged crotch. Like, he's getting neutered, guys. He's losing his stones. He's getting neutered. Oh, dear Lord. I need to, if I still did comedy, that would have to be a bit. Like my friend, people, everybody's different. We forget how much all of our cultures are connected through the internet, but we forget how different we all really are. Friends, like, I got to lose a few stone, and all I could think is, man, why are you getting neutered at your age? Like, fucking one stone is 20 pounds. So in other words, one stone 14. Is well more than both balls. One score is 20 years. Oh, I thought a score was 10 years.
Yeah.
I passed 8th grade French by skipping gym and doing all the homework sheets. I didn't do it for the whole quarter. I passed French by Frenching the teacher, but not true. Took German. These are
I was
jokes,
in French
folks.
immersion, so everything was in French. When I went over to the private school, everything changed to English, and I had to relearn all of the terms and everything. Everything I had to relearn. It was weird.
Here's what I know about French. I know History of the World Part 1. We all talk like Paris Chevalier. Ho, ho, ho. And that's it. That's all I know. That's literally my entire French repertoire. That's all I know in French. A sonnet.
Like 14. The constellations are totally different. French to English.
I passed 8th grade French by skipping. Oh, we read that. Now I'm just circling it. Is the
a stone is 14. That's what I thought, and he said I was right. A stone is 14 pounds.
Fanatical Bucks fan, is the Fibonacci sequence metric? The answer is no. Wild Saffron also saying, I was promised there would be no mathing on Mondays. I do like the no mathing on Mondays slogan. That can be, you know what that can be? That can be a great fucking kicker when we're trying to drum up a little bit more for our Stay Afloat fund, because we're not like a big show and everything. It's just, guys, it's no mathing Mondays. Just send in the big drops so we don't have to do any math on the show staying. All right. We're caught up with all that. Let's go over to this. We've been trying to talk about this. So this is where they got the stuff. Just literally bags strung together and just dumped. Nice. I'm guessing they're waterproofed and expecting to just pick them up later.
Yeah.
When no one's looking. Look at that. Yeah.
They start pulling them in, but they just keep pulling them in. Oh my goodness.
I like how we don't get to see that any of it is what they say it is. We just saw them pull blue. Like this could be a complete fake photo op that their government put on. Because again, we're taking your word for it that there's 15 containers of cocaine on that boat. Oh no, there's 14. But it says here on the paper there's 15. No.
Ooh, no.
One of them got back in the
floated
water.
Away.
All right, so 900 nautical miles or 1,667 kilometers. Again,
thank you.
900 nautical miles. It's nice. Yes. Nice short little bit. Or 1,667 kilometers southwest of La Banca El Cordoncillo. Estero de Jalapeoque Pepper Ghost Reaper Pepper Butthole Fire Chalupa. We located packages of cocaine floating in the high seas, which would later be picked up by criminal organizations. In total, 1.4... Holy Jesus! In total, 1.4 tons was seized, valued at $35 million. Well, then what's the 36...
Nice.
What's the 3,000 pounds? Is that 1.4 tons? Must be.
I don't know. I guess so.
The country's recent drug seizures now add up to 37.2 tons of cocaine seized between 2024 and 2025, with an estimated value of $932.4 million.
Nice. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. And they would have made it all off the inner city community. No. Lies and blasphemy. Plenty of people can do blow. In all sorts of communities. Hell, some people can do it regularly, day in and day out for large swaths of time. It's weird. Who am I to bat an eye? I have the whole I smoke weed thing. So let's go get our second hour stories. We have a video. You're not squirmish or squeamish, I should say.
No.
You're not squeamish.
No, not at all.
I am, which makes me, as I pull up this video,
I know, it's funny.
Yeah, you love the fuck out of the fact that I'm squeamish.
I'm laughing at things and you're going, ee!
Right? Like, I can't wait till we get to make this whole you and me thing an in-person thing, because I feel like there'll be a lot of horror movies we watch where I'm like, oh, I know what's going to come. I don't want to. And you're going to just be like, oh, you're so cute. Ha ha! Like, just,
I remember. I see how they did that. Yep.
Right? It's not going to be weird at all. Okay.
Wild. In other news, Nick Rekieta is now launching a sailboat in the same ocean.
It's just going. It's a coincidence.
I do a lot of Zooms, and so I
totally
really have
randomly.
to have the internet working when I'm working from home.
Who
My
the
husband
fuck?
works
Who's
from home, so we
doing
needed
that?
Something that was going to work
Fox News.
First, we signed up
Fox,
for the
Fox
News,
News,
and
damn
then
it.
from there we
fucking Fox News. It's a read, not even a fucking that ad. And it's was it Stay Married Chicken? Look, if you need to make a certain kind of chicken to keep your marriage together, you got bigger problems. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so quesadilla. Where's the video? I was promised a video. There's no. All right, there it is.
A professional basketball court is always 94 by 50 feet. An Olympic-sized pool
mute this.
is 50 by.
Fuck off.
Okay.
I
wanted to hear the measurements.
They were about to use meters, and I was like, well, fuck that noise. All right. And I'm not even kidding. They're about to do an Olympic-sized swimming pool as this many, and it showed it in meters, and I'm like, oh, eat a dick. Anyhow, so while this ad plays, rare tooth in eye surgery gives blind man sight.
Yeah, I need to hear more about this. That's all you read to me, and it sounds
fucked up. Also,
interesting.
Also, I will say this guy with a hat and the glasses on for like literally a nanosecond, I was like, Pedro Pascal? What? He's everywhere.
Is able to see clearly for the first time in 20 years with the help of his tooth.
Seeing the skyline, differentiating the buildings.
He's one of just a few patients in the world to undergo a procedure known as tooth in eye surgery.
Tooth in eye is probably the simplest way to describe it, but the full name is osteoodontokeratoprosthesis, or OKP.
It's a procedure for when people have damage to the front of their eye or the cornea, and you may never have heard of it because it's only used in very rare circumstances when other options have failed.
Much like replacing a broken windscreen on a car. That's just to restore a clear view into the back of the eye.
Here's how it works. The patient's own tooth, the canine or eye tooth coincidentally, is extracted. It's then formed into a rectangular shape and a plastic lens is fitted into it. The tooth is then sewn into the patient's cheek for long enough that connective tissue grows around it, which is then used to help fix the tooth over the eye, holding the new lens in place. The result is this pink-looking eye with a small black circle in the middle. So, why a tooth?
Very
As
cool.
it turns out, the tooth is a really ideal structure for...
I have to start clipping this show.
That's so cool.
I really have to start clipping this show, and this like needs to be a clip thing because I'm sitting here. I just realized it. I'm sitting here. I'm literally going, and you're like very cool, and I'm just going like it's giving a whole new meaning to smiling at you with your eyes. Oh God,
Yes.
G-Lex. Yeah, dude.
What can't China do? I'm pretty sure that was Seattle. That looked like the Space Needle.
All right, Fanatical Bucks fan. I'll look at that in a minute. Another new. Yep. Dude. Catching up with the chats. Yeah, dude, this is freaky as fuck. And good to see you again on Twitch.
So
there,
cool.
G-Locks. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for this guy, and Lord knows, in his shoes, if that was a way to get me my sight back, if my vision was failing and that was a way to fix it, I would take it because I really like looking at certain people in my life, and I really like playing video games, and I feel like all of those things would be greatly diminished with the loss of eyesight. So,
yeah,
right.
Holding focusing element.
Look me in the eye when I'm talking to you. No,
It's hard. It's rigid. It survives in poor environments.
No, you can't be look me in the eye. Look me in the teeth
so cool.
when you talk to me.
And the body accepts it because it's part of its own. Because it's part
Part
of
of
you.
the own
I think at
thing.
first,
Yeah.
like most people, it seems kind of.
His name is Brent Chapman. My chair's in the way, so I just wanted to read that quick.
Science fiction-y and out there.
It may have sounded out there, but after losing most of his sight when he was 13 years old and going through almost 50 surgeries trying to regain it, Chapman was willing to give it a try.
You know what? I understand. You got right there, son. Another couple years and you would have seen some tits. And now you can only dream. My dad had to get the gunk scraped off the back of his eyes periodically after his eye surgery. My dad had a detached retina, and I have damage to my eye nerves due to multiple sclerosis. So I am one of my biggest fears is having a blindness issue. That scares me. But mostly because right now my balance is entirely visual. If I don't have my eyes open, I'm on the floor. Just poof. What kind of food put a carpet on the wall?
This sort of opened a new door for me and a new chapter in my life.
I'm glad at least that your eyes have been fixed. I'm glad that it hasn't prevented you from maintaining a very creepy demeanor in how you speak. The music isn't helping, but I feel like we're watching a video of like, and then after this, he murdered his entire community.
And the results? Well, seeing it is believing it for Chapman.
Little things like eye contact are just, I think, things that
Do you have to floss your eyes every morning?
People take for granted. It's very, very powerful, and you have that human connection again visually, and you're like, wow, we actually pulled this off.
Well, I'm
That's
glad
cool.
that worked for
That's
him.
very cool.
A professional basketball court?
No. Stop your stupid ads with your basketball
They keep
court.
measuring things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, to prove that I wasn't lying. I'll let them do this. All right, so professional basketball.
Is always 94 by 50 feet. An Olympic-sized pool is 50 by 25 meters. And
Yeah.
See, I was on board. Until you used that limey sellout measurement shit. I will not hang around for any of this cockknockery bullshit. All right?
Yes.
Magic 8 Ball, I had a detached retina 3 times. Brutal.
Ouch.
Magic 8 Ball, don't look up viderectomy. Here's the weird thing. My dad had a detached retina, and in the reattachment surgery, anesthetic wore off.
Gosh, no. Oh.
He just fucking sat there.
Oh.
The pump stopped or whatever, and they're like, holy shit, man. And he's like, yeah, well, we couldn't, like, stop doing it. So, $5 from Mr. Q. So when would you like schedule your veterinary appointment for your hoof cleaning bacterial shots and ivermectin?
Vitrectomy. That's awful. Oh my gosh.
That's very nice.
It's the vitreous. It's the vitreous humor.
I have to figure out like when and where, but I have to go get, like I said, I have to go get some ivermectin. Should message me where that happens at. What can't China do? So let's go over there. What were you saying weirds you out?
Oh, nothing. It's just that must be painful, the vitrectomy.
Vitrectomy? All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why this thing's taking forever to load. Come on. All right. And nope, still taking forever to load. This is said to be a video of China intercepting a meteor with a missile. Dude, whatever it is, it's just endlessly loading. Like I went over to it and this is all I have. Interesting because we don't typically do that, and this comes at the same time that a dude in Panama is showing videos of alien life, of an alien life form growing rapidly out of a crashed meteor he found. Yeah, so blowing up a rock wouldn't make it better.
You guys had the I don't know, was it your Navy that released the video of them taking out the UFO too?
Oh, we didn't take it out. We bounced a fucking missile off of it.
Yeah.
But then there's the supposedly we nuked something, or there was a big explosion. There's something that we did supposedly. I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what it is? Nobody bothers to inform me because I'm just some fucking stupid ass cripple talking out his butthole in a basement. Like, why would they tell me? Actually, you know what? That would be the funny part. That would be the funny part if like Donald Trump and J.D. Vance called me at night and they're like, "We're going to tell you all of the secrets." And I'd be like, "Really? Oh my God, why? Why?" And I can go public. You can go public. There will be no reprisals. We won't give you any evidence, but we will allow you to look at all said evidence as long as you like, and you may take your own personal notes. And you may write your own personal.
They're gonna Alex Jones you,
but then we'll let you go out and you do it. And I'd be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that! There's got to be a catch here. Something's up. I don't trust you. This is a setup." Like, no, we're doing it for one reason. Why? Because nobody would fucking believe you, like ever. Nobody would ever fucking believe you. You are a guy who literally has been a DJ for weddings and strip clubs, a stand-up comedian, and a high school educated cripple. Those are the 3 wins to your name. Not a single living being is going to be like, this guy knows what's going on. It's documented, it's proven. I've been in the basements, I've seen the files, I know for a fact that it was a setup. It's a psyop, they're leading us all to slaughter, I swear to God. Soylent Green's the plan, and if we don't rise up now, it's going to be the end of society. I apologize, I'm sorry, I'm a Christian. But anyways, yeah, so it's not going to work. Yeah, they'd patsy you.
Oh my goodness.
Hellfire missile hit it was just a show. The missile bouncing off, or did the missile explode? The worst part is the recovery. You got to keep your head in a specific position. Oh yeah, that would be horrible.
Oh yeah.
Worked for me, but comments say it was not a meteor. Who the fuck knows? Yeah, it's still spinning. Maybe its source is no longer there.
Maybe.
Because whoever linked a thing. Oh, wait, no, now it's, God damn it. Now it's working.
It stopped. Okay.
All right, so I will say this. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So that missile seemed like it was not moving that fast.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, as a meteor, that makes it more shrapnel, not less. Like, you were going to have a direct meteor impact, and now you've got a lot of little mini meteorites hitting.
Yeah, but China doesn't care.
Right, but I'm just saying, if it was to fight, like, an alien threat coming from space, like, you just made it, like, you made it worse. It's Roswell all over again. Possibly. Who knows?
Yeah, face down for 3 days.
But that's interesting. That is interesting to have that technology. I've got some stories here that I don't even know. We've only got 45 minutes. We got to kind of pick and choose.
Goodness.
There was one that I thought I wanted to do with you on the. I think it was the Austrian nuns. That's the one that I wanted to do with you here. Yeah, we're gonna get to
okay. That's right. Yes, you told me.
The Austrian nuns. This I can't believe I found this story just by chance. And it's a CNN story, but like the rabbit hole that led it might be awesome. We also have a raccoon stealing a package from a New York porch. So porch bandits raccoons have adapted to the fact that Amazon deliveries are a thing, and now they are taking our all of our products. We've got a funny story about Ghana's. Did you know there's such a thing in Ghana as fantasy coffins?
Fantasy coffins? No.
You're going to learn. Oh, boy, are you going to learn.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
You're welcome.
Oh, jeez.
Magic 8 Ball. There is
I'm not allowed to answer.
More importantly,
you need to pay money for me to answer.
There is no meat market, so we will not indulge. We will not indulge this frivolity. But we are obligated to answer questions if you give money on.
Right.
I still just love G-Lux. Yeah, they'd patsy you. I assume everything's a lie. It's easier, says Fanatical Bucks fan. Well, I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
They will never tell the truth, and hard as we try, we will never know the truth, says Wild Saffron. I view. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like when it comes to people running things, I have this weird view of marginally controlled chaos. And what I mean is, shit just happens, and a lot of people want to be like, "Oh, this is how it's all connected." And I'm like,
"Yeah."
I mean. I'm not saying there aren't secret societies that reach back.
There's a lot of dots that connect that you have no idea connect until you actually do the research.
No offense,
and it's wild.
You love connecting dots. Sometimes I feel like your passion gets away from you.
There are dots that exist that do connect, and they're
called Dalmatians. I wanted to adopt a puppy. I didn't know it would upset you so much.
Oh my gosh. On that note, can you please take me off the camera for a second?
Oh.
I broke the seal with my coffee and now I gotta go pee again.
All right.
It's like beer, but coffee. Thank you.
She gets the coffee. Guys, she gets the coffee shits. She's going to
not shits. I just gotta go pee. It's a diuretic.
She just drinks a little bit of coffee and she's just in the bathroom just fucking chucking logs. All right, so yes, Ghana has a fantasy coffin thing, and we're gonna call that Johnny 8 Bucks. Johnny, please rank your jobs from worst to best. We'll do that in just a second. Oh, Johnny 8 Bucks was all saying great fucking show so far. Thanks, Johnny. I don't know how you do it. I don't. I'm glad you enjoy the program. As jobs worst to best. God, what was my worst job? I'd say my worst job was working as a gas station attendant. That was horrible. Unless, wait a minute, you're talking DJ jobs? Then that's totally different. They should make a tinfoil hat, smiley face emoji. There's one. I don't think there is a tinfoil hat, smiley face emoji. So, but yes, ranking just actual jobs would be, I'd say the worst was the gas station attendant. Working as a chef was actually really, really, really fun. I love doing this, doing the radio stuff, and this I put about the same pace. My favorite job of all time, there was a very small window when I was doing a lot of comedy stuff, and I was actually starting to make money on comedy. That was probably the tits. Ooh, no, worst job of all, fucking calling, telemarketing. I gotta stop saying that word that loud. The telemarketing. The telemarketing was the worst job I ever had because I was working for a company, and it's not like this company is doing something different than all the others, but I was working for a company that had no problems lying to people. that were calling legit insurance companies, but we were hired to be their like phone service during their employee meeting. So as opposed to them being like, we're sorry, but we won't take your call right now. We were obligated to take these phone calls. We were encouraged. I can't say obligated because I don't remember entirely, but if not obligated, we were deeply, deeply, deeply encouraged not to let people know that all we were doing was writing their complaint down on a piece of paper, faxing it to the office, which we'll get to it after their meeting. But I mean, like, people are calling about their medications for themselves or an issue with their child, and it's just like I can't take we have to lie to them because like these people are paying for their insurance, aren't they? Like, this is a disgraceful way to behave. And then so much crap that we did. Like, people would ask, and we were told to tell them it's just a phone error when they ask why it says Arby's is calling them. It's like, we're supposed to tell. Like, I'm like, dude, if you literally have the, like, tell them it's a phone error when they ask why it gets the wrong thing. It's like, because, again, you don't want people to call you back and hold you accountable for what you do. And they
for what you said or did,
And they did that. They did what is it? The robocalling stuff. They did all of it. It was a horrible place. I worked for an answering service in high school. That's a dinosaur days gone by. It was telemarketing sucks. I worked
an
for
answering service,
Quest Long Distance Company back in the 90s, and they had somebody that was supposed to go on the do not call list. They'd switch your phone carrier instead. Dude, and that's another thing. The do not call list just gets recycled at the end of the week or whatever. Straight up screwing with people. They paid a huge lawsuit over it. Who did? Telemarketing sucks. I don't know about the people I worked for.
Quest.
When did this happen? Oh, Quest Long Distance?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready to come back or what's up?
No, I'm just about to do the dab and then you can bring me back.
Guys, she's naked. She's totally naked right now. She has to take, like other
because
people
I have to strip in order to do a dab.
No, she had to strip
the
the
rules.
shit. That's the deal. She had to take it all down.
Strip to shit?
Strip to shit.
I have
and now
to.
she's trying to put everything back on and look all put together. That's just the way it is. I don't appreciate it. I feel like
I'm a girl. I don't have to strip just to shit.
Too legit to shit. All right, we have like 30 minutes left, so we got to do some of this stuff.
Yes, you can bring me back.
All right, we'll go through a couple. Firstly, boop, there you are. I popped you back up, and it was like it was a still frame of when you left or something. Like your chair was there, but not you for a split second. Like I'm gonna have to go back and check that. It's like you're an AI, and it's like chair, and then it animated you on top of it. It's a weird reality glitch. All right, so photos show Ghana Fantasy Coffins as stylish final resting places. Ow, my ears are doing that ring thing I can't stand. Thank you, tinnitus. It doesn't suck at all. I'm so not grateful. Open image, a new tab. We'll read about this and then we'll do this. Open it. Oh, are we going on the journey? Oh dear Lord. I like some of these. Oh my God. All right, I'm gonna do this. I wish it was a video. No, I don't. Holy crap. I didn't realize.
Lux, you're right. I leave my shoes on for traction because I've got the squatty potty, and you need shoes to grab onto the squatty potty.
All right.
Thank you.
I've got a shitload of pictures loaded up, like a fuck ton of tabs. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna minimize this one here, and then we'll do that. So that way we can do this. All right. So let's flip over to these. Jesus Christ. I got to go back up so I can get to the top of this. Because normally this would be a rip and read, but there's so many photos. I just kind of want to go through some of them. Well, the rip and read part's short. While fantasy coffins have been common among the Ga people of Accra, Ghana, they are becoming a widespread practice, offering a colorful alternative to simple wooden boxes. So they are literally doing Pimp My Coffin.
Oh, wow. And then we're burying that?
Yep. We're going to put people in it. And we're going to stick it in the ground.
Why not?
Honestly, with how much money people
that
spend
won't
on
pollute
coffins.
the paints and everything that's not going to pollute the land, the ground underneath it.
How can you insult this artisan? Okay. This looks like high quality wood. This is really.
When he's like mass producing them. Oh no, that one's a rooster or a chicken.
Rooster.
So they're not all fish.
They're not all fish.
Okay.
No, there's different ones.
Okay.
There's different ones. As again, this is the this is stupid banner. Get off here. This is again fantasy coffins. Pick your fantasy. Not everybody's into fish. All right, look, you can say what you want. I got a couple I like in this one. All right. Seven Seas Explorer looking like a crappy boat. That's pretty hilarious. 4 single-use syringe. Yeah, no. This one's especially funny if somebody dies after having lots of myocarditis. This is like...
I want Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick? Really?
Gotta have grip for bearing down, right? Yes.
Dude, I cannot believe this thing. All right, so let's see. Each piece is crafted not just to bury the deceased, but to embody the essence of their life so they can be as colorful that they may make dying seem attractive. This doesn't seem attractive.
Okay. That doesn't seem attractive at all, no.
I am going to close this one out because we don't need that. You know what? I don't need the pink fish either. Well, I'll be honest.
Some guy's going to have one that looks like a penis, says Wild.
Well, thank God I curated these photos. This one is the creepiest one to me. Somebody's arranging it so it looks like a school. This is a little effed up.
I want to be buried in a school? That's weird.
There's a cell phone with a number on it. What the heck are you people doing? Oh my God.
Someone who peaked in high school?
Somebody who wanted this one. I kind of like this one.
That's cool, but not as a coffin.
Right?
Like, I'd use that as a bench in the yard, in a big yard, or
right. Just,
like in a park.
Just seal it airtight so the guy can't, smell.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be a coffin. There wouldn't be a dead person in there.
It's a coffin. No, we made a coffin. No, keep the dead person in there. That's the entire point. But I'm saying this art should be displayed above ground, not in it. So yeah, Bob's school passed away, and so they buried a facsimile of the building. This is the weirdest shit.
Yes.
My dear.
You're not going to sit on
Oh,
the
look, there's where the bird
table.
went. Oh, that looks kind of sad.
Yeah, it's so big and the tail is so small.
No, like if you think about the proportions of the bird thing, it's probably not a person. Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Let's move on. Dude, props to this guy. That guy was an alcoholic. You want to be buried in a beer bottle.
That's not bad, I gotta say.
If you don't sing the circle of life while the guy is getting buried in a giant lion coffin, you have no balls. The chili pepper, also very funny, very fitting. I kind of feel like there's only one dude responsible for this. All right, that one's just awesome.
Dark. So dark.
Hey, man. Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to die.
Oh, gosh.
He ordered a custom coffin. Said one day he'll see the sky. Oh, all right, anyways, yeah, so there we go. You know, if I was talking about this with Aaron on the show this morning about the whole he might move to Canada thing. Like if I move to Canada and they try and get me on the MAID program, I'm gonna ask them for fucking door prizes and see how much I can swindle out of the government. Like, well, I might think about it if I can custom order a coffin from Ghana. And see if I can get a custom coffin. And I will not make or sign anything that promises to follow through with it. But I just, again, I want to see if like if I can get, if they're
How far will they go?
Like, how thirsty are they to kill this cripple? That I'm like, let's see if I can get a car out of the deal. And they're like, all right, look, we're not giving you any more money, any more door prizes. You need to sign on to the maid program here and now. And I'd be like, I changed my mind. Just move on.
I don't know, because honestly, that's not the best way to go. They offered a woman the maid program because it was better than just building a ramp.
Right.
So if they're not willing to put out the money and effort to just build a ramp,
right,
they're probably not going to pay for a fantastical coffin.
But I don't. Yogurt saying I hate diggers. Well, that's.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Shame.
I like yogurt.
G-Lock saying, I want Pickle Rick, and also my coffin is so cool. Can't wait to be dead in it. That is a weird part. Like, what happens if you start going, like, balls to the walls on your coffin? Like, it's got to be like a DeLorean, and when they lower it into the ground, it has to go, great Scott! Like, horrible shit. Like, I don't know.
Well, what if you have it made, and then you live another 30, 40 years, and suddenly it doesn't matter, whatever it was. Like, you made it a car, and now you're not into the car anymore. Do you still have to use it, or do you get a new coffin? And then how do you sell the old coffin?
No idea. All right, I'm going to get to this story just because I wanted to make sure we covered it before you go anywhere. Also, I have to go image in new tab. I gotta put the picture of our ladies up here on the screen. This is.
It was a girl, Mr. Q, but yeah.
This is a hilarious one to me, because of who the people in question are. So in what were we talking about, Mr. Q? Yeah, the maid program. Yeah, and she was a vet too. She was like a
yeah.
war
She
vet.
was a vet. She
Military
was
service
Special
veteran.
Olympics after the fact, or the Paralympics, not Special Olympics. Different things, totally different things.
So
Paralympian.
In a vein of something I'll call something completely different. Some elderly Austrian nuns, these lovely ladies, broke out of a nursing home and made their way back into their former convent, defying the diocese. You're too old. You're too old to be nuns. I'll show you what I fucking think about that.
We've been here for so long.
Dude.
Can't you just let us die in peace and then you can bulldoze the place?
Dude.
Like, come on.
Dude, this part's funny, though. I saw this, and for a minute I thought it was a gun. I was like, Granny ain't fucking around. She's the bride of Christ, and she's looking for her bow. All right, so 3 octogenarian nuns have defied their diocese and run away from their nursing home and returned to their former convent in Salzburg, Austria, which they are now occupying. They haven't given up. Oh, nice. On September 4th.
Occupying it. The wording is ideal.
On September 4th, Sister Regina, 86, Sister Rita, 81, and Sister Bernadette, 88, returned to the Schloss Goldstein, the Alpine Convent and Girls' School, where they had spent most of their lives, much to the displeasure of the local church. Why?
They want the land. I'm
On
sure.
arrival-
I mean, I have no idea. I'm talking out my ass. But
Oh,
my
no,
guess is
you
they
might be
want the
right.
land.
On arrival, the nuns found their former residence no longer had electricity or running water, so their supporters brought them water and emergency generators. I love this. This is awesome. The sisters'
That's
former
awesome.
students, it's getting even better. The sisters' former students have begun helping and organizing a daily routine for them, while a family doctor is available to offer medical care. Since returning to the convent, the nuns have become active on Instagram, amassing more than 10,000 followers in a little over a week on their account. They document their daily routine of praying, eating, and attending Mass, as well as their now frequent interviews with journalists from all over the world. Oh, hey, look.
That's
I
awesome.
open, here, well, I got another one for you. There you are. There's our girls again, getting out, getting their exercise. Hey,
Nice.
Alucard. They also show themselves slowly navigating the monastery stairs in the absence of a stair lift, which they say was removed, and cleaning up the semi-derelict building. In one video, 88-year-old Sister Bernadette can be seen plunging a blocked sink. The long-running dispute between the nuns and their superior, Provost Marcus Grazel, dates back to the end of 2023 when the nuns say they were removed from the monastery against their will. But it escalated last month when the nuns made several allegations against him and the Archdiocese of Salzburg in the Austrian press. When the sisters left their nursing home, Grazel issued a statement saying the situation was completely incomprehensible to him, adding that the women had been involved in intensive discussions about their future. The rooms in the monastery are no longer usable and in no way meet the requirements for elderly care, he said. It is clear...
Yeah, because they turned off the water and electricity and emptied everything out of it. So, of course, it's no longer able to take care of them. Bastard. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm loving this story. I am absolutely loving this story. And I hope the other guy can
convent.
just,
That's the convent and school.
Himself.
Go ahead and tell me that parcel ain't going
building.
go ahead and tell me that parcel ain't going for a sweet penny if it's being sold.
Yeah.
On September 6th.
Oh yeah, their individual rooms, that's a hotel.
When contacted for comment, the abbey, which has been responsible for the monastery since 2022, directed CNN to Grazel's statements. So the abbey's not talking about it.
They just took control of this particular monastery, and in 2022 and 2023, they out these girls.
Mm-hmm.
They just dump them in an old folks' home. Yeah, they can go fuck themselves.
That's real Christian of them, you know.
Very, yeah.
This is again where like I'm not anti, like it's not that I'm an atheist and I don't believe in any religion. It's that I don't believe in man-made religions. The organizations and a lot of people are like, well, man is fallible. It's like, right, but like, no offense, like if you've got, say, a PR team. Say it's like, and I know you're not supposed to play these thought experiments, but tickle my balls for just a minute. Say I'm God. I do all the time. Is like, if you're running things in the sense of you've got your divine plan or whatever, and you have your holy church on earth that is supposed to be the embodiment of your will and things like that, and it's got some pretty, in my opinion, rather ball-strokingly grandiose rules, like, hey, any rules we write down here are automatically endorsed up there. I'm like, yeah, but you don't have to like run it up a flagpole, get anybody's permission or approval. Just kind of like, no, we just decided at this day and age, we write it in that, oh, let's pick a random rule that maybe we could imagine a church enacting. We just decided that child effing is suddenly okay. Like, but
we just decide that the Sabbath is on Sunday, not Saturday.
Gotta make it personal every fucking time.
Gotta make it. You gotta use real facts. You know,
well,
whenever possible.
My point being, it gets less thought experiment if we use real facts. Then I have to admit that I'm God. But anyways, my point being, like, if you're running things like in that regard, wouldn't you again arrange some, I don't know, divine intervention?
Yeah, I don't.
People
That's
that are pulling this hinky dinky stuff. Seems weird to me. You know what I mean?
I like that they've been able to.
Seems weird.
Pull this off. Maybe this is God's hand in it. He made it so that they were able to escape the old folks' home. And yes, I know. I'm just walking right over your "I'm God" joke.
Right? Yeah. Like,
I don't want you to.
Fun.
I don't want to play into that one at all.
I'm just having fun doing a show that's not supposed to be taken seriously. I mean, hell, one of the things I have is a story about zoo announces hatching of 8 iguanas with no father. I might have to save that story for tomorrow because I don't know if Brian is still here. If Brian's still here, then Brian can enjoy the zoo announces hatching of iguanas with no father. Also, R.I.P. Ricky Hatton.
Who's Ricky Hatton?
I'm going to Google that right now because I have no idea. For a minute, I thought I saw Ricky Martin. And then when I saw Ricky Hatton, I thought of Ricky, and it's right there, Ricky Bobby TikTok video, like Ricky Hatton. Professional boxer. He's an old guy, I'm guessing. Well, that's John Hatton. Richard John Hatton, also known by nicknames such as Hitman and the People's Champion, was an English professional boxer who competed between 1997 and 2012. Later worked as a boxing promoter and trainer. Oh, he was born October 6, 1978. So he's like in his 50s. 48, 47?
46.
Was off by
St.
one.
Caesar's is 46.
Well,
I love that Al's dog is back downstairs because he's just going nuts. And
I don't.
It's like, I know you don't. I know it's actually a danger. It's a hazard for you. But it has been entertaining the last couple of days. You know.
I don't think, do they know the reason why Al's dog is back downstairs?
No.
Oh, so
Probably not.
This is almost a fun story. My daughter loves to help, and it's one of the things I love about her. But I like both, if you need to distract her, have her help you do something. Or in my case, if I need to do something that's difficult, like say pick something off the floor or whatever, especially when she's down here and I don't want to like fall and lose my temper, that happens plenty. Like I'll just ask for her help. It's a lot easier. Like, hey baby, you want to help daddy? And almost immediately, if you ask her, do you want to help daddy? She says yes, which is a dangerous thing. I need to teach her, but she's too young yet. I need to teach her, like, that's how you end up getting roped into burying a body. Like if you just don't stand up. Hey,
you don't
everybody.
always say yes. Hi, Al.
Somebody's very
How
excited.
you doing, buddy?
Somebody's very excited for his medication that daddy's ordering today. Anyways, 46 years old. Yes, Al effing that dog. Yeah, no, it's again not awesome. Do you know what that land is worth? Oh, hell yeah, they want them off the land. Yeah.
Yes.
Huge big dollars. It absolutely is. Absolutely is.
Well,
He's
and that
fucking wound up.
each building, and it's already got individual rooms. It would quite easily become like a hotel or something, and they could boutique it and make a fortune.
His meds cannot get here fast enough. Hopefully it'll stop whatever the fuck that is. Jesus Christ. Foghorns on boats are more subtle. Anyways, so
Go Al, says St. Caesar, right?
anyways, yeah, everybody's loving Al getting loud. Yeah, so I have that story saving for. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I have 15 minutes left, and I have no idea what the I'm talking about.
No
anymore.
idea.
I have.
We're talking about stuff that you wanted to cover before I disappear for 3 weeks.
Yeah, we covered like the main one.
We covered it. Okay, good.
Well,
just making sure you got 15 minutes.
The elderly nuns was kind of the big deal.
I love it. I love that one.
The anniversary woman thing. We can leave that for later. Like, do we want to watch? Hundreds of people named Ryan gather for Ryan Toberfest in New York?
No.
Do we want to watch Marco Rubio visit Jerusalem's Western Wall?
No.
Right.
A whole bunch of them took a plane.
Right. Because again,
New York as well.
Because again, when your country is owned by another country, the people that work in your government have to go kiss the ring.
Have to go and pay. Yeah. Yeah. Pay their
bullshit. All right, so then you know what? That leaves our porch pirate. We're going to this porch pirates.
Okay.
I have been a victim of porch piracy. I detest
Mad
porch
Max
pirates.
Mardigan. I have to say quickly, you are correct, sir. I grew up next door to the Picton farm, Piggy's Palace, and that's what it was there for.
Oh no, he gets the power. I don't know what you mean he gets the power. When he gets his medicine, I hope it just again, he like my biggest concern with the medicine is that he starts putting on weight again. He is for someone who has always been a big kitty, he is skin and bones, and it scares the shit out of me. All right, let's go ahead. Porch pirate caught stealing pet food package. Uh-oh.
Whoa, well, to Plattsburgh now, where one raccoon is apparently on a mission to make sure that people aren't leaving their packages out for too long.
This all started last week when the homeowner posted this security video to Facebook. The homeowner tells us they left a return package from Chewy inside a bin to be picked up by FedEx. The raccoon saw or maybe smelled the opportunity and took it.
$93 worth of pet food were shredded, stolen, and eaten by this FedEx imposter. Luckily, Chewy was understanding and gave the customer a full refund, but the homeowner says this isn't their only visit from the furry porch pirate. The security camera
We've
has
taught him where to find the food.
Dumbass.
He's aware that there's going to be deliveries in the box, and apparently you're like, yeah, this is the wrong pet food. So he's, you know what? Fucking kibble, raccoon will here will eat the kibbles. And I don't like that their border is covering up all the raccoon action. St. Caesar says, nice tits. It's a raccoon, you sick fuck. Digger knows a lot about getting rid of bodies. I'm checking missing persons in your area.
Dude,
girl.
I grew up next to Picton Farm, and yes, most people in Port Coquitlam can honestly say they've eaten hooker. So
I
do know a lot about getting rid of bodies, and
gross.
it's not
That's
from
gross.
anything I did.
That would turn me off of bacon if I thought they were made out of whore. My cat lost more than 2 pounds this year. I would say Al's lost more than 2 pounds too. He's lost a lot of weight. And again, Alcard is a cat that I don't know what most people call it. We called it the paunch. He had a healthy paunch. All right? To a point where we're like, you're bordering on becoming a fat cat. Like, but he maintained his healthy paunch. His eating habits went out the fucking window, and it scared the shit out of me. We got him his joint medication, and that helped a lot, but it took a while to kick in. Getting him fluids really kind of kick-started him, and he did a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
His eating has gone back to normal.
That's good.
But he won't fucking gain any weight. Like, he has not gained any weight.
Yeah.
So that's what worries me. Give Al Arby's with his meds. Fuck that. Do you know how expensive that'll get? He already gets quality wet food, and it'll be involved. But whatever your cat's lost in weight, mine gained, says Mr. Q. Great. Well, tell him to give it back because I didn't authorize the transfer.
Captured the raccoon returning at night in the days since then, checking the mail bin.
Dude, he's just checking the mail bin. Like, any food in here now?
Likely looking for its next package to steal from.
You could say that the raccoon wears a lot of masks. Bandit.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh,
vandal,
come on.
And imposter. Raccoons are not dumb. They have good noses, clearly.
Yeah, well, they say that too about like
they are actually very intelligent.
Fuck
yes.
you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That guy. Let me tell you. All right, so there we go. So there's that one. That was our fun little animal story. I know Mr. Q and a lot of other people like animal stories. We like a little bit lighthearted stuff.
Here we go. Animal style, in and out, in and out. Animal style, in and out.
I accidentally closed the other one. We'll do this one actually for our last story. This one's actually no. We'll cover this right now, and we'll see if there's updates for it in the time coming. Conor McGregor has ended his bid to be the Irish president. So
yeah, you told me that, but it's 218.
For fuck's sake, man.
But yeah, you told me that. I'd like to know why, though. Why would he? Well, it sounded like he had a good following. He had a good chance at winning.
Conor McGregor ends his bid to be Irish president. I thought there was something that they were saying the other day when we were playing a video of him like on the steps of Irish Parliament or whatever, saying that there's reasons he can't be voted for. Anyways, let's read this. Mixed martial arts fighter Conor McGregor said he is no longer seeking to run in next month's Irish presidential election. His announcement on Monday came hours before he was due to address meetings of Dublin City Council and Kildare County Council, where he was seeking to secure the nominations needed for his name to be on the ballot. In a post on social media, McGregor said the decision to withdraw his name had come from following careful reflection and after consulting with my family. Ireland will head to the polls on October 24th, with 3 candidates so far having secured the backing needed from Irish lawmakers or local authorities to stand in the race. Presidential hopefuls must be an Irish citizen age 35 or older and require the endorsement of at least 20 members of the Irish Parliament, the Oireachtas, or 4 out of Ireland's 31 local authorities. McGregor, a former champion fighter who has not competed professionally since July of 2021, said this was not an easy decision, but it is the right one at this moment in time. The 37-year-old who first vowed to run for the presidency last year said he was, oh shit. That's literally what he said. He said, oh shit.
Yeah, he said, oh shit. Well, I'm guessing he pissed someone off, either the church or the IRA.
Well, I got a theory too. We'll get to it in a minute.
The IRA, and
37-year-old vowed run. He said the election eligibility rules were straitjacketed that prevented a true Democratic president from being contested. For months, McGregor had been sharing posts with his millions of followers on social media about his ambition to be the president of Ireland. He posted a video asking people to lobby councillors to nominate him to run, but did not put himself forward to speak at the first councils to hear presentations from would-be candidates, which led commenters to question how serious he really was about fully entering the race. McConnor did appear on a list of prospective runners to appear before Dublin and Kildare County Councils on Monday, but his withdrawal came before he had to put his case in a forum where he could be questioned.
His friends and family advised him he should step away from that.
Yeah, dude, I'm wondering if it's after the Charlie Kirk stuff. Earlier this year, McGregor lost a civil council appeal against a finding that he had essayed a woman, which he denied. Nikita Hand accused McGregor. Yep, that's not important. McGregor was ordered to pay for damages. The vast majority of politicians in Ireland who commented on McGregor's potential candidacy said he was unfit for office and was unlikely to secure a place on the ballot paper, many drawing attention to his legal cases. Yeah, we don't have a true-cut reason other than he talked with his family about it. And they're like, that's okay.
Yeah. He talked to his family about it, or rather his family talked to him about it. Tinfoil hat. There's some people paying other people visits, having conversations last minute. And suddenly he's not going to do it on advice of his friends and family.
Well, here's where like he was never that serious about it, has room to breathe. He hasn't, every time his feet are put to the coals to really kind of make it serious, we've backed down. Like this was the first time, it's like, well, he didn't speak when he had the opportunity to. He was out in front of the Parliament, but he didn't speak. And then he did his little press conference out in front of him. And now he's doing this one. Like it's weird because I'm one of those people that's like, I'll go with you on it was all a setup and he was never going to do it. Then what was the point? Why go for, what's the juice?
Yeah.
What's the juice out of this squeeze, Tony? Like,
I think he really thought he could do it like Trump style. He could do it on the will of the people. And then the Irish people in control got,
I need to make that a thing now. Donald Trump style, in and out, in and out. Donald Trump style, in and out.
Donald Trump style, in and out. Yes.
Like shucking a mushroom. Anyways, still my favorite.
But yeah, I think people got to him and warned him off. I think higher ups may very well have warned him off.
St. Aaron saying he wasn't potatoed enough. I didn't realize you had to be potatoed to become the Irish president. So the Irish mafia got to Connor. St. Aaron saying $100 comes out. He comes out with a book in 6 months. Church. That would be funny. That would be funny. I'm becoming concerned because I don't smell burnt toast, but I swear I smell toast. These are problems for me. These are problems. One, now I'm just hungry, right? You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to be a cunt and make popcorn again. Because God knows I can just make a buttload of that shit.
You're smelling toast, so you're going to eat popcorn. I would make toast.
I can't make toast. And you know why I can't make toast.
I forgot about that. Sorry.
I have a cat that figured out they can jump on the counter. And it wasn't Al, by the way. So of the two culprits, guess which one it was. A cat that figured out she can jump on the counter and she can open the cupboard and she can pull the bread out of the cupboard and then eat it. Hear about the blessing and the curse of that. She destroyed the bread. If she had gotten to it a day earlier, there would have been like 4 packages of sealed tuna right next to the bread. And I'm just, St. Caesar butter flavored popcorn. My popcorn has a variety. I can go butter. I can go butter with movie theater butter and a little bit of movie theater butter salt. And it's literally just like eating popcorn at the movie theater. But I don't really like that as much as I have grown to love. What is it? Cinnamon roll popcorn, because I have the Cinnabon cinnamon roll stuff, and then ranch popcorn is nice. That one's more for my daughter than me. Like if we're eating together, because she likes ranch, and I'm out of it. I have to get more. I get the squeezy bottle of Orville Redenbacher's like butter fluid stuff. So you add a generous little of that shit.
Butter fluid,
right? You cook it. You cook your popcorn, because I got my hot plate popper thing that I love. You cook your big old bucket of popcorn. You put a squeeze-a-doo on there, and then you sprinkle on some powder. You shake the whole mixture up, and it mixes everything around, and then, it's great. We have butter cyst popcorn in the UK. Superb. Makes your hands sticky. It sounds gross. Butter cyst.
Butter cyst? Yeah, sounds gross.
That sounds like I ate so much butter I grew a tumor. It's a butter cyst. Sounds like something you get in Wisconsin, like when you have fat in your ass that's all from eating cheese, you get a butter cyst, or just dairy in general. All right, so we'll do this last story for today. How do you feel about big game hunters?
4 minutes. I don't know. I don't really feel over much one way or another.
I understand the function and the purpose, and I don't really agree with it, but at the same rate, right? But I thought we could all enjoy this one. Texas big game hunter killed while stalking African Cape buffalo.
Oops.
Yeah, wait till you find out why. A Texas real estate magnate and trophy hunter was killed by a Cape buffalo during a hunting expedition in South Africa, according to a safari company. So either something hinky happened and they're covering it up with the buffalo, or fuck that, this dude lost the battle. Like, if you sit there and you're like, hey, if you celebrate when the hunter gets the Cape buffalo kills for these things, I feel like we have to even more celebrate when the bull wins one.
The buffalo wins?
When the buffalo wins one.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
So
yeah.
All right, so Texas real estate Asher Adkins had been tracking the bull for a kill when the large horned animal staged a first attack. Oh shit, I forgot this very funny thing. Safari company described the incident as sudden and unprovoked.
He was stalking the thing.
Look, I'll admit, the bull unprovoked. The bull noticed that the wackadoo super glow in the dark white guy with the really big fucking gun was standing right behind him. I feel like that might have been the triggering incident.
Might have been provoking.
That might have been what did it. All right, Asher Watkins had been tracking the bull when the horned beast attacked. Asher was fatally injured in a sudden and unprovoked attack by an unwounded buffalo he was tracking together with one of our professional hunters and one of our trackers. So you're hunting wounded buffalo only? Now I kind of think you're a dick. The family and our team members who were present at the time are understandably shaken. Nobody expected the guy to die. We all thought the bull was the one going. Out of respect for the family's privacy as well as our staff members involved, we will not be sharing further details. He described Watkins and his family as longstanding friends and part of the CVS family. Oh, all right. Cape buffalo are considered one of the most wanted dangerous game animals by trophy hunters across the globe, according to the safari company. No other animal has a more fearsome reputation than a Cape buffalo, the safari company added. Responsible for several deaths and many injuries to hunters each year. The buffalo is regarded as the most dangerous animal to pursue in Africa, let alone the world. All right, so this guy was effing around and totally found out. Like,
yep. Sounds like
it. This is all right. Here's where I'm like, I understand your point, but fuck PETA. Asher Watkins went on a luxury hunting trip in South Africa when he stalked a Cape buffalo. Animal rights group PETA wrote on Instagram. The terrified buffalo was cornered and retaliated. Animals aren't trophies or wall decorations. Trophy hunting must end. Like, right. So why don't you guys give up the literal air you breathe and space you occupy so we can make space for these animals? Because I feel like, again, the trophy hunting wasn't born out of like poaching and things like that. It's literally like the animals get old. These places I can't speak. These places need to make some sort of income off of these animals, and that's literally the only natural resource they have. So the meat goes to local groups. Right. The meat always ends up going to local communities and things like that. And it's like you get your trophy tags or whatever, and you pay out the ass for it, and that keeps those communities afloat. Otherwise, those communities have to start murdering those buffalo to survive and murdering each other. They have no money. They have no income. They have nothing they can make anything out of. Like they'll do something to survive. It's really weird. I always love how these PETA people have those opinions on that stuff. It's just weird. Anyhow, he should be with Ted Nugent, the great white buffalo. All right. Butter kissed, I meant. Butter kissed is still it's, you know what? Fuck it. It's sticky to your hands. It's butter cyst. And I insist you keep that butter cyst crap to yourself. I'm not dancing with that jazz cabbage.
Butter cyst.
All right, so you're a butter cyst. It's only margarine with you, you butter cyst asshole. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. I'm pretty sure
I'll see you guys in 3 weeks, and also in an hour and a half.
Yeah, I would have started with the hour and a half fart.
Okay, I'll see you in an hour and a half, and then 3 weeks.
An hour and a half fart. Now somebody's breaking a butthole. I'll see you in the hour and a half part thing, I guess. I will. Okay. I will head out of here. I will. Since it's your last show for a while, I'll join you back on that. And then I gotta figure out what I'm doing.
Go to rehab. I will.
For food. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get out of here. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. She's abandoning me because I fucked up another good thing. What are you gonna do? What?
I had to run away.
Are you gonna do? It's like and I'm so nice. I do so much nice stuff for her, you guys. She's just I can't list anything because I can't think of anything. But God, she's a cunt.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.